because they're planning on having an official like event. I know they are, and they did this shit on purpose because they knew that Microsoft. They try to paint Microsoft as a bad guy for having that fucking digital only console too. I peeped that shit too. That news got buried. That news got buried because of this. But now they're doing the same thing like the digital distribution and shit like that. They're doing the same shit like not digital distribution, the DRM thing. They want to let you know that first of all they put a lot of shit to rest when they were like, you know, it's definitely backwards compatible. You know, so there was rumors about that shit too, and then all of a sudden they were like, yo, like, you know what I mean, it will definitely come with discs. So they setting it up. They set it up. That little creepy ass nigga is smart.
Yeah, well, at least I can confirm one thing though, Thrash. At least, I was gonna say, at least the PS5 actually sounds a lot better than this fucking phone. Holy shit!
Real shit. Yeah, it sound like you talking. It sound like you talking through a rougher iron, my nigga.
What's good?
You sound like you're talking inside of an alligator's ass crack.
Damn.
What up, Clay?
Chris Console.
What's up, Lincoln Clay? What's up, buddy?
Hey, what's going on? What's going on, everybody? I'm doing good.
Is there a lot of noise in the background, or am I good?
No.
Your quality sounds like shit.
You sound like a dickless console.
Oh
God! Sad.
I thought that was a Game of Thrones reference. A cuz who got his dick cut off and shit, nigga. I'm like,
oh yeah,
is this Game of Thrones in right now?
Yeah, dude. At least he's not freezing his bones though.
No.
Hey, you know what I was thinking when I was watching it, and Daenerys and Jon Snow was kissing in front of them dragons. I was like, here we go. Today we predicted this shit. All you gotta do is tell her ass to hop on the back of this dragon. Like, bitch, get on the dragon. Let's do this.
Yeah.
Watch.
Oh wow. Hey, here's another quick one too as well. There, Thrash team, man. We get after tonight's show. I know we're live right now, but just to throw this in here real quick. So it turns out that Star Wars fucking Jedi Fallen Order is actually going to be a linear single player experience from EA.
Yeah.
I remember a couple of years ago, fucking they don't like those types of games, right? Fucking dipshits.
Don't laugh yet.
Well, they did a Star Wars Battlefront 2. The campaign is linear single player.
Yeah, but
it also sucked fucking dick through a monkey straw, dude. What the fuck?
It wasn't that bad.
That?
It wasn't that bad.
Yeah, it connected. It connected episode.
The problem with that shit. The problem with that shit was
short. It was short as fuck.
It was short, and you could tell the game was based on microtransactions when it comes to the multiplayer. They wanted people to focus on the multiplayer, and the multiplayer was the number one multiplayer that had pay-to-win aspect to it.
And the multiplayer was shit.
Anyway, let's get to these.
Multiplayer wasn't that very good.
Let's get to these intros. God damn, Jesus. Fuck. Wow. Josh. Damn, Josh. What's going on? Go ahead and get your intro. Go ahead and get your intro in there, Josh.
Sony Pony.
This is JD Gray. That sounds weird as shit. The one and only Pony Silence on all you motherfucking people.
Yeah.
Well, you gotta fix your fucking microphone problem first before you start going up on bitches.
You need some tin foil and a coat hanger, my nigga. Like, and bend the fuck out of that coat hanger. Get your shit right.
Do you got a coat hanger? Do you have a coat hanger?
One hand. You need to clear up your signal. Put one hand at 12 o'crock and then the other hand at 1.
Hell yeah. Now what you do?
He know all about
rotate
that.
Rotate one hand into the sound clear up.
Oh boy.
Hey, nigga, get your left hand, and then cover the face of your Xbox and call it digital. Let's do this shit. Go ahead, Go ahead, Ian.
Yeah. This is Ian, PlayStation Ghoul, and I hope everybody all have a good time tonight. And PlayStation Forever, bitches.
Yeah.
Thrash, goddamn idea, Thrash. Son of a bitch.
We're not fanboying at all right now. Awesome. Go ahead, Lincoln Clay. Gotta get your intro there, nigga.
Yep. What's good, everybody? It's your boy Lincoln Clay, the godfather of gaming, the ageless wonder. Y'all know what time it is. We got some hot shit to talk about. Hot shit. Let's go.
Yeah.
Damn, you have to go all nigga on us.
Wow. Okay.
I'm scared now.
Niggas is low key excited, I guess. I mean, I'm gonna just call it that, nigga. Go ahead, Mr. Harris.
Yeah, what's happening? Glad to be here. Thanks for the vine. And yeah, it's I was at work today, and my God, I saw all this stuff happening on something called Twitter. And so here I am. Shout out to Lou Waffa who nailed these specs, by the way. Shout out to my man Lou Waffa. So
yes, sir. Indeed.
Girl.
Oh, hey, Vieira, what did you have for dinner? You get this said your things.
Hungry ass nigga.
She had the sad meal, man. She had the sad meal. A plate of nothing.
Yeah.
Damn.
No, I'm just helping out with the cooking, but I came here to do my intro, actually.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Hi, everyone.
Shit. Damn.
Oh, so
it's Tuesday, Vieira.
The judo chop.
And can say what's up? And yeah, today was kind of awkward, but it was actually pretty. I'm actually
Sexy.
more excited for next year.
Really?
See how it goes.
Ooh.
oh, somebody prostate is moist.
I don't have one. I keep telling y'all that. Oh my goodness.
Niggas is burnt.
Moist.
Shit.
Isn't that a good word? Moist. Such a good word
It
to
is.
use.
It's a fantastic word.
Yeah.
Like, unless it's in the dark and you don't know what it is. That's the only time.
Yeah, you can't see what it is.
I always know.
You know what I'm saying?
I always know.
It's the time and the place. I always know.
Yeah.
Goddamn right I am, Beavis. So fuck you for judging me.
Hey, it's not moist isn't good when you fart and you feel something
Oh
moist.
God.
Guilty as charged.
Hold on now.
Why very quiet when you said that though?
Hey.
She's probably going to make her food right now, as a matter of fact.
Oh shit! Right, she's trying to eat right now, low key. Nigga. Go ahead, Tay. Get your shit in there.
Killer Tay to the welcome chat. Ready to get into these topics.
Yes, sir. Nigga, what's up, Diver? Nigga, absentee. Nigga.
What up, nigga?
Oh, what up,
Diver?
Diver?
Ugly, cuz.
That nigga sound depressed. He like fuck PlayStation.
I mean, PlayStation announced the specs and Microsoft announced
they snatched the hair off.
Light specs, goddammit. Light specs.
Hey, Leakin, how about them? What are the specs on your PC though?
I don't know, but it runs pretty damn good. I can tell you that.
Okay.
What's the scale on your? What's the weight on your scale, motherfucker?
It's 7 pounds less than it was last week.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Well, keep taking shits and don't eat. Eventually, you'll make it.
He's burnt out and nasty. That was
who got a landline? What the fuck?
Oh, at work ass phone, nigga.
Who got a house phone? What, is that a thing?
What nigga accepted that bundle? Nigga,
that was driver's microwave alarm and shit.
No, it's Craig.
His food is done.
That's Craig with a house phone.
Somebody got a triple play and shit.
I'll be working Thursday.
You got that cable bundle.
I should be around.
It's that nigga Craig. Craig.
Don't even answer it. Don't even answer it. That's a bill collector. Don't answer it. That's a bill collector.
Come over. Yeah, watch a movie or something. You're more than welcome to.
Look at him. He's Netflixing and chilling right now. I guess the old man Netflixing and chilling.
Hey, he up here checking the podcast.
We can come and watch Netflix if you want to, girl.
You can come over. I think
Netflix. You mean Turner Classic? Turner Classic movies.
The color. Watch that, girl.
Nah, you want to watch fucking Gone with the Wind. Gone with the Wind.
Hell yeah.
Shit.
Oh, okay. Yeah, let's give me a call when you get home, man. That's fine.
Yeah, I
Gone with the Wind Avengers Edition.
Yeah, girl. Come on over. We can Netflix and chill on this color purple, you know.
I got some date biscuits I can bust out. You know what I'm saying?
We got some prunes. I got some prunes chilling in the refrigerator.
You know what I'm saying? Prunes next to this WD. I mean WA4. I mean the 211. Nah,
I got them wine coolers. You like?
That was a silent one right there.
Coolers.
Ew.
Get your intro in there, Fatal Kyle.
Oh, yo, what's up, guys? Fatal here, bloody, blah. Fucking fuck Microsoft. Good news for Sony. Let's do this shit.
Shut the fuck up, you fat bitch.
Diver, how much I do not miss talking to you.
Anyway, nigga, we got Draco should be here later and shit.
We got snacks
before they take his spot. But what's up, chat, nigga? Competitive Coon, Danny, Cypher, what's up, my squad niggas? Support gaming, nigga, Big Grand, Chili Hog, Almighty. What's up, Rated D? Cuz? Nigga, that's Almighty Spartan guy. There's too many Almighties up in this bitch, but
I know.
You know how it is. Stardust,
right?
Drake, Juan Yeezy, you know what I'm saying? Hubmal, nigga. Jamal.
Juan Yeezy.
Jamal with an 8.
I like that name, dude. I like that name.
I'll be blessing cuz. I'll be blessing cuz. Cuz be needing help. Yeah,
I do not have bunny ears on my TV. I got this square thing called a digital antenna. So.
Yeah, but it still has the little 2 bars, nigga. I don't want to hear that shit. Nobody using antennas. Everybody got fire sticks, nigga. What's up, Pableezy? Lord, nigga, Savage, nigga. Who else? Jamie up in his bitch. What's up, Dixon? Cut? I gotta get you up in here one of these days so you can argue with JDO and JDO eat your shit up real quick. It's nothing. What's up, Coonstums? Coonstums. What's good, niggas? Iron Fist, nigga.
What's up, Jemiah Dixon? What's going on?
What's up, Big Leg, guys? All y'all niggas, man, what's good, man? Welcome to the motherfucking table. Y'all niggas here on time and early. It's starting to be more of you motherfuckers here on time early. I like that.
Point.
Nigga, give me my clicking bitch. Nah, I'm just playing. Let's get to these motherfucking topics, though.
Come on, man. I can't stay here all day.
I know. I gotta welcome the other side of the table. You gotta do the intros for them niggas. I'm surprised them fuck niggas won't type in their intros. But and turn your background down, Craig.
That's not me.
That's fucking Diver. I should have known. This fucking always got some noise in the but he had home noise at work. Ass nigga. But
smacking ass.
Sounds like
what he doing?
That's what he sounds like he's doing over there, man. Smacking her ass and shit.
Crazy ass nigga.
But we got Fato's fantasizing about that shit. He was like,
No, I'm fantasizing about the shit I'm going to be creating in fucking dreams, dude. That's what I'm doing right now.
Hey, I'm looking at my copy right now, nigga.
Yep, that shit is fucking incredible.
I'm looking at my Avenger ticket, so that's way better than Dream.
Man, fuck your Avenger tickets, bitch.
Avengers.
I'm about to make the Avengers.
That's a one-time done deal piece of shit fucking film, anyways.
I'm about to make the Avengers, nigga. The fuck?
There you go. Yeah, make that. Make an Avengers.
It'll be better than the film.
Are you going to get is the same jokes? Really? That's all they do. Fucking sarcasm.
I feel the jealousy and the envy burning from.
I'm not. I saw Game of Thrones. I'm
not for me, Craig, man. I've never fucking liked the Avengers.
Game of Thrones ain't nothing but a dragon. So that's it.
Once these motherfuckers get real old and shit like that, what then?
Shit, I don't know.
So we just gonna ignore Daenerys titties. Okay, you know what? Let's just get over this PlayStation shit before I get upset. You tell me about dragons?
That sounds like a great idea there, Raccoon Boy.
Draco in her.
What's up, Draco Rex? Get your intro in there, nigga. You ain't that late, nigga. Go ahead, get your intro in there, nigga.
Man, I came home from late work and I saw Thrash was gonna be late, so I figured,
Yeah, it's not that he's that late. It's just that we all were late because of you.
What's up, Almighty?
Shit, nigga, we on time.
Fucking bastard gonna be like, I gotta be later than him. I'm gonna make sure I'm later than this nigga. That is my motto. He's not taking it.
A wild Draco appeared.
Hey, I have good reason. I was cooking that shit just like Vieira.
Oh shit. She's still cooking though, nigga. Took her a long ass time to make them noodles, and that bag of rice.
Yeah.
Thrash, what the fuck are you eating, man?
She cooking collard greens. What you mean?
I mean, we're snitch off.
I don't know how long.
I'm about to crack open my mango beer, nigga. Crack open my mango beer. Gonna be lit today.
Damn, now you
talking. Hey, Draco. Hey, what you cook, Draco?
Nigga. Can we get these topics, nigga?
Don't worry about what he cooked. You ain't getting none of it.
Nigga.
So I can't. So he can't answer his motherfucking question. I mean, you know.
The nigga made something with rice. I mean, fuck.
I was going to say it just as much as I was cooking chicken and shit. like a moth to a flame, like a moth to a flame.
Not rice.
Hey, he could have made some ribs, nigga. Shit. Just ask him.
Not rice, bro. The other stereotype. I made noodles.
Homemade.
Damn, Draco. Draco, like a moth to a flame. We can't help our genetics, right?
I mean, I'm just saying, if it's real, it's gonna be real, man. I ain't gonna be like, hey, I was making steak. No, I was making noodles. You know what I'm saying?
Shit. I'm about to go home and make me some. I'm about to go home and make me some steakums.
Nigga, no, now you talking. That's some 1983 shit right there.
Right there was most. You know this nigga get fired up once you bring some old shit up, nigga.
Oh, y'all think I'm playing? I'm about to finish the steakums off.
I don't blame you, man.
The bitches be good though. The bitches.
Hey, yeah. Get to these topics. Robotech is on Amazon.
Yeah, you know. Hey, man, you know Craig got that fucking booty call coming over, man.
Well, she's coming over tomorrow. I gotta take her to the grocery store first. She's got something called food stamps, so she's supposed to buy some food.
You about to eat the booty like groceries.
Yeah.
I would be all face deep in that.
Don't forget that government cheese.
Hey, Craig.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Do you know about the cracker method, guys? Make sure you use the cracker method when you crumble up the crackers, and you blow. Hey, you don't let it drop on there like you blow it like you blowing dust right on it. Like,
are we talking about a Ritz or a saltine?
I wanted to tell you too. Government cheese don't melt. I'm just letting you know, so you can't use it for foreplay.
Use club crackers.
Club.
You crumple them up. They go to a fine powdery shape, and you can blow it on there.
That's too much money.
Have y'all guys tried to use government cheese as foreplay? You can't melt that shit.
Yeah, you said that already, nigga.
Why are we talking about government cheese?
I know. See,
I get you're right.
I heard what I said here. I know I said that shit twice. You greedy as hell. You wanted that damn government cheese.
Okay, well, you're right. I brought food stamps.
You gotta have.
I think Josh likes government cheese, bro.
Shit, damn right. I'm black,
son. That shit was delicious.
Government cheese.
Oh my Christ!
Don't knock it until you try it.
Don't knock that government cheese, boy. That shit was delicious.
Y'all sound
Can we get these topics?
Can we talk about specs, please, Snickers?
Hey, you're not black unless you talk about government cheese, man. I'm just sorry. I'm sorry.
We need to talk about the important things that is PS5. Hey, but Craig, nigga, don't use club crackers on that. You gotta use Ritz or something.
You said Ritz. I
wrote crackers, club crackers,
and some Wick Welch's grape juice.
Okay, Wick Welch's.
You gotta be in a ghetto to know what I'm talking about there. I'm sorry.
The one in the can that got the white paper around it.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Who know what Wick is? Y'all know what Wick is. Shit.
And they even got no ingredients on that can.
Cheerios. That's all I ate when I was younger. Cheerios.
It just say grape on it.
Yeah, it's grape. From
Cereal, eggs, milk.
Damn, half of the chat don't even know what the fuck we talking about right now. They're like,
Wick. John Wick, you mean?
So I pulled up the bullet points there, Thrash, for what we're about to talk about. So
they don't put everybody on mute and shit. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to hear this shit. all these pussy subliminals. Like, hey, take that shit up and let it marinate, though. Tape it up, let it marinate for like 2 hours. Once you peel that shit off, if crackers fall out, she not ready, nigga. You got to make sure that shit all caked.
Wow, I just figured it out because I'm cooking dinner, so I'm good. So.
Nigga, that shit. You should be able to peel that shit off, and it'll be a doorstop. Nigga, like shake. Nigga, like.
Oh my lord!
You have to try that.
Come on, PS4 specs. PS5 specs.
PS4 specs, nigga. All right, PS5. We had Mark Cerny, the serial killer of the day.
Yeah,
came out trying to kill niggas. You know what I'm saying?
He did.
Excuse me.
I didn't believe it because people have been talking about specs for months now. You know, years if you're Foxy, and you motherfuckers. They've been talking about it for a hot ass minute. So when I first heard it, I was like, whatever. I woke up and like, what the fuck ever, nigga. Then I saw Sick shit, and it was like really on it. You know, Sick don't really get on shit that deep unless it's some announced shit. So they was talking about that shit, and I'm like, hold on, I gotta get in the show. Like, hold on. But come to find out, Mark Cerny done talked about. I don't even got the numbers. I know Fatal, you got the numbers, right?
Oh yeah, I had the bullet points pulled up here right now.
Shit, I don't got the numbers, but I know that nigga announced some shit that's incredible. You know, and it's gonna be incredible to the wallet, perhaps, maybe.
Yeah,
there's some things that need to be. There's some things that need context because there's a lot of things I feel like a lot of people.
Well, do you want me to read out the bullet point list?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead. Right. So everybody get caught up.
So 8-core AMD 7nm fucking Zen 2 base on a 3rd generation Ryzen. That's pretty
stop
much
right there.
basically...
Stop right there. That means they're going to use the 3000 series. It's not even out yet.
Yeah, go ahead. Whatever. Ray tracing support with custom AMD Navi GPU. Fuck you, Craig.
Wait a minute. Stop right there. NVIDIA owns ray tracing. AMD has Radeon Ray. So there's 2 different rays.
No. Ray tracing is just a generic term for tracing.
No, I'm just trying to show off how big my brain is. Go ahead.
Okay. God damn it, fucking Craig. Custom AMD unit for 3D audio. Extremely fast, high-end custom SSD storage, faster than any solution currently available for PC.
Yeah.
Spider-Man load times on PS4 Pro is 15 seconds, down to 0.8 seconds on the next-gen PlayStation. That's 19 times faster. Technically supports 8K, but Cerny demoed Spider-Man load speed times improvements on the 4K screen. New virtual reality platform, strongly hinted at, but also supports current VR. So there you go, Lincoln. That's a plus for you, buddy. Death Stranding might be a cross-gen title. Physical media, backwards compatible with at least PS4. Dev kit is with developers, and they recently accelerated its development. 4 years in development so far, and release date is 2020.
Well, I don't think they say anything about 2020. They just said not 19. I mean, of course, it's maybe 2020.
Well, that's one of the bullet points that I'm seeing on this fucking thread. So fuck you.
No, I'm just making sure it's clear. I'm just making sure it's
right. We want to be clear. Never said 2020.
Oh, and there's also one other thing too as well from the interview. Sorry there, Roy, but there's one other thing too as well that's not on this list. But if you read the interview, he was also talking about cloud gaming, like with the whole entire streaming shit. And he said that's also going to be another big push from Sony too as well that we're going to soon see about too as well soon. So there you go, guys. Fuck y'all, man. Whatever. Fuck the PS5. Just hurry up and come out with it.
No. You forgot about the 8K upscaler.
Nobody gives a shit about that.
Nobody gives a shit about 8K.
Nobody gives a fuck about 4K.
Hey. We can't even get 4K right yet.
I know, but we still got to read off what it is, so we all know.
Read off what the man said.
You right.
Well, let me before it gets lost in space here. That 8K comment, the PS4 does 4K. The regular PS4 does 4K, but it was only meant for like Netflix and shit like that. It wasn't really meant. You know what I'm saying?
You're telling me the last of the remastered is not 4K native? Because
I think you listen to me. Listen to me. I'm talking about the original PS4. The original PS4 could do 4K as well, but it was only meant for like pictures or just video media. So that's what I think.
I'm not saying 8K. It didn't say anything about 8K native gaming. It just said.
No, I'm not talking about you. I just wanted to get it out there because a lot of people think that it's going to be so expensive because it's doing 8K. We don't have 8K media like that.
I'm gonna clean it up tomorrow.
Of course, they would want to mention the highest number possible. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
exactly. If I only broke old girl back one time, I'm still capable of breaking backs. So I'm gonna keep saying it. You know what I'm saying?
You're right about that.
I break bitches' backs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what it is.
I break backs out here.
No.
And I want to ask Ian. I want to ask
Ian
a PC question. This 8-core processor, the Zen with 7 nanometers, does this mean they're going to have the same 7 nanometer GPU? And then what do you expect out of it? Though, what do you think we're going to see?
I would imagine they'll both be 7 nanometer on the actual die and stuff like that. So
dice.
Die.
One die.
It's computer terms, but it should run a lot. It should work a lot faster. It's for sure.
Does the PlayStation 5 in these specs make it official that it should be said that it should be the console master race now, or like
it's gonna be quite.
There will never be a console master race ever.
I'll say this about it, and I think I tweeted out this earlier because I was bored at work and I didn't want to work. Right? I mean, all these news is wonderful. My favorite thing about all this shit is the SSD. So if I ain't gotta wait to play games, that's beautiful. Everything else is great too. But the one thing I will say about all these specs is greatness doesn't come from power. What you do with power.
Exactly.
Greatness.
Yep.
Exactly.
That's what I've been telling all the fuckers, dude.
And I played God of War when I had the original PlayStation. Not the Pro. I got the Pro now, but when God of War first came out, I played on the regular PlayStation. And boy, that shit was fire. So all this numbers they're giving me, that's cool. All of it sounds great. Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying, like, what are you gonna do with that? It's what's gonna, impress me.
Yeah, hold on. Let me break some news. Let me make some quick news. Somebody named Neil Drunkman from Naughty Dog just tweeted out, just shot this scene. So the end.
Oh, snap.
So that
snap.
So they're done with The Last of Us. Then what do you say?
No. They're done with the mocap.
Yeah. I know what he's talking about. Here we go with this damn game, Jesus.
I know what he's talking about. They're done with the. They just got finished because I guess the creators, the devs, they were doing mocap when one of the actors was doing the mocapping, and then the following day they tweeted out again, just got done with all the mocapping for the game. So the game probably is not going to come out until next year.
No, for sure, isn't it? For sure it is. It would have been announced already. For sure it is. But going on with the PS5 specs. Now we're gonna go down the line, right? So everybody can get their say and how they feel on this. It's a big topic. Let's go down the line. Let's start with the fuck niggas first. Ian, what do you?
Damn, dude.
What you do?
That's fucked up, man.
Go ahead. What do you think about what do you think on all this PS5 news and announcements and all this shit? What's your thoughts and feelings on this shit?
I'm really excited about it. I think it shows that there's some people have been going around saying it's not going to be much big difference, but when you see the components and all that, it is actually going to be a generational leap. I think, well, the only thing we still don't know is how much RAM it's going to have, but I would imagine it'll probably be in the 16s, I would have thought. But overall, I think it's going to be a powerful thing, but it's like Royal said, it can have all the power at once, but if they don't manage the software, then it's pointless, like Xbox. But I think, and I have heard that there's between 5 to 6 games already in development for PlayStation 5, so it should be. And plus, having the VR to work with it, I think is a good idea. The compatible bit, I think, is good because some people might be able to afford the day one, but maybe might not have the games. But at least it would mean that the catalog that they already have on PlayStation 4, they can just play that games, gives them time to get the new games that come out. But yeah, overall, I think it's good to see that they're finally coming out, and it shows a lot of the fake people on YouTube that were predicting and got some stuff wrong, and it's good when you see them getting stuff wrong. So
video incoming.
Yeah. So overall, yeah, I think with the SSD as well, it's really good to have it because everything will run a lot smoother, which is what you want anyway.
Yeah, facts. Okay, good. Hey, and that was beautiful, Ian. You know what I'm saying? You had a lot to say on this. Usually you like, it's fuck shit, niggas. Go next. You know what I'm saying? Now this nigga had a whole paragraph. Well,
right?
Good shit.
You upgraded, Ian. Congrats, buddy.
What about you, Fado, man? What's your whole thoughts on the PS5?
I don't honestly do not give a fuck about the specs. All I care about is one thing and one thing only. Give me my sequel to Bloodborne, then I'll buy your fucking console.
I thought you had Shakiro, though.
Shakiro was holding me off until then, motherfucker.
But it's supposed to be a better game than Bloodborne.
You're a fucking douchebag.
No, it's not.
Bloodborne.
Oh, yes. You know this nigga Troll. Why do y'all fall for this shit? Steal.
Because I like bitching at somebody that I don't really necessarily. I'm only fucking with you there, Josh. I'm only fucking with you, buddy.
Why y'all comparing Miss Brazil to Miss Argentina? Alright. One got curly hair, one got straight hair. That's the only difference.
Facts. Now that we got all the white people out the way and shit, I'm glad we got the whites out the way. Go ahead.
Thanks for that, Thrash, you fucking dick.
Wow.
You ain't lying, though. We're the only two white guys in here, dude.
The segregation on the podcast. Oh, my God.
Oh, my God. Oh, my fucking Lord, dude.
Because why not? Because why not?
Jesus fucking Christ.
What you think about this, Craig? Man, I know you got a lot to say. You on that PC?
Well, yeah, this is. I won't lie. This is going to have a lot of the PC community upset if these specs are. And it's urgent to think they're not true. I'm not for sure about the GPU. This says 7nm Navi, so I have to wait and see. But if they can deliver this with the 3D audio, which blew me away. Because that overtakes Atmos. Atmos is nice in a movie theater. I mean, if you've been to an Atmos theater, you won't want to go see nothing else except in Atmos. But
of course, the Avengers too.
Well, yeah, that too. But at the end of the day, this really, I gotta say this, and I can't believe I'm saying this.
Mm-hmm.
It's this announcement today made Crap Gamer give in. I don't know if you all saw his podcast. But he gave.
I'm sorry, I don't watch dumb people.
Well, I know you're right, but if you watch listen to the first 10 minutes, because that's before you start losing your brain cells. What he says in that first 10 minutes, literally, I like did a double take. Like I can't believe he said that. But look, this really hurt the Xbox community because there's really nothing that the Xbox will be able to do that the PlayStation won't match, and a lot of it will be out of 10, 6 things will be better on the PlayStation. It's going to be faster. It's going to be more efficient. I know that right now. So I don't know about the power and raw power versus.
You got the specs for the Xbox also?
Huh? I've got some preliminary stuff. Yeah, same guy that gave me the stuff for this. Except this, let me make this clear: solid state drive. He did not call. And I still don't even know what a solid state drive is. It sounds like something medieval.
Exactly, savage.
But we'll have to wait and see. But I was impressed by it, especially that CPU. The GPU.
So you're coming on here with receipts saying when you don't know the specs of the other one, you're saying that it's just going to be better.
I'm saying it's going to be faster. I don't know if that makes it better, Diver.
But how they're going to be faster if you don't know what the specs on the other one is?
I've got some preliminary things on the next Xbox.
So you got some rumors. It's not like this where somebody actually from a
I know somebody that works
source.
I know somebody that works at AMD, and they told me, and I put this on something called Twitter. I said this guy literally told me to y'all need to hold off on saying that the next Xbox is going to be more powerful. That's it. That's what he said. So I don't know, but I don't know power because there's raw power, compute power versus what you actually have. That's why it's just kind of like, well, let's have to kind of wait and see. But from what I've seen, the next Xbox is not as powerful. With that said, we have to wait and see. The best power is in the games.
It's in the talent.
Yeah, the talent and all that stuff. We'll have to wait and see. It doesn't make a difference, Diver, because the next Xbox will do the exact same thing. So it's just going to come down to what's efficiency.
What the better games are.
Well, yeah.
I'm not asking. I just thought maybe you had, the specs for that because I didn't know those came out. Like I didn't know about this until you guys started talking about it.
I'm not sure that there's going to be a next Xbox. I think they want to do.
No, there it is. Come on,
Xbox. Hold on. Listen though. Okay, I noticed something. I noticed something in that Forza racing commercial that didn't have shit to do with an Xbox. It was on PC and cell phones only. I think they want to do the Xbox like Lucy. Like I think they're going to upload its life onto the internet.
Oh, that horrible movie.
Why would they do that for a game that all it was just a name change? That's all it was.
Just call it internet porn.
It's not even a new game.
No. Listen, let me tell you why. Because in the beginning of that commercial, that racing commercial, that Forza Street, yeah, that shit. When it first came up, they did the whole Xbox logo thing, like the sound, everything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's pretty damn accurate. I gotta give you that.
Hey, real shit. It's easy to do. The niggas is easy to do. They easy. But I noticed these little shit like that because that had absolutely nothing to do with the Xbox. But they still showed the logo of the Xbox. They still showed the sound, the trademark sound of the Xbox. Everything. Everything. Like it was they're about
Xbox Game Studios. What do you expect? Same with fucking Gears Pop.
I want a PlayStation.
Gears Pop is the same thing too as well.
I want the PS1 noise to come on when I turn on the PS5. That ding 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 ding. That PlayStation noise, the original PlayStation. Y'all remember when I first turned on the PlayStation? It has that PlayStation. I want that back, man. I want that back.
That was sweet.
Hey, I had that shit in my ringtone a while ago, nigga.
I heard this sound. I'm like, oh, it's going in.
Hey, you know who else? I know this is super off topic, but you know who else's intro sound was crazy, nigga? Was Capcom's, nigga.
Oh yeah.
Oh my mama, nigga. That shit. I can't even do it. I'm not even gonna try. But still, nigga, when Street Fighter 2 used to come on Super Nintendo, nigga, you gotta get the code for Championship Edition. I don't know if y'all niggas know about that, nigga.
Right, it sounds like somebody run their finger against a heart. That's what it sounds like.
Yeah, real good. Like some badass naked bitch, nigga, just doing that shit. Nigga, harp all between her legs. Status.
Hey, Thrash, go to Vieira. Let's see what Vieira has to say about this.
This nigga Vieira is cooking, nigga.
Oh, I didn't know she was still cooking. My bad.
Making grits and greens. Nah, Vieira, you there? You there, Tron?
I think Greg likes her voice.
He said, I do too. Hey Loki, when she said she was a C cup, I was like, nigga. Nah.
What she say that?
He was like, none.
Hey, Diver, what you know about this topic, nigga? Like, what have you heard, and how do you feel, and what do you think?
All I gotta say is my anaconda don't want none unless you got buns, huh?
Okay. Alrighty then.
Hey, Diver, what if that new Xbox, when you turned it on, that's what popped up? That song.
Damn.
Look, it don't matter. It don't matter because PlayStation is bought day one, and so is the Xbox. So all the specs and all that shit don't matter to me.
There you go.
Like I told you guys last week, I think it was, where all the CPU and all that shit, all that talking. I'm a dumb nigga, you know what I'm saying? Like, I buy shit and I play shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's it. You know what I mean? If it looks not like shit, I started playing, what is that? Graw 2 again. They got it out and shit. That shit is old as a motherfucker. You want to talk about Ashy? My God, that game is ashy as fuck. And I'm like, man, this shit used to be the shit back in the day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I play this shit now, and I'm like, man, that shit is it smoggy in this game? Fuck going on?
Well, they didn't make it up. They didn't update it.
No, it's not a reboot. It's just backward compatible.
Oh, okay.
It's not enhanced. It's not enhanced.
What thing? Well, it's supposed to be everything's supposed to be enhanced on the X. Yeah. But anyway, what game are you talking about?
Ghost Recon.
Yeah.
Oh, nigga, the fuck, nigga. Hey, Flush, what you think?
I mean, I know that announcement was calculated as fuck. Oh, y'all presenting that sad.
God damn, I knew I shouldn't let this motherfucker go first because I this motherfucker don't think like me. You thinking the same thing I'm thinking, huh?
Oh, y'all about to present some new hardware, huh? We just gonna mention our hardware, just to shut all that shit down, and that shit shut down, bro. Like no one was even talking about that shit afterwards. Everybody else was like talking about PS5 only. You know what I mean? So that's chess when it comes to marketing. They fucking played that shit like a motherfucker. But
I don't know. You think so? Because like usually Microsoft comes out with their specs first, and then PlayStation come out. So do you think?
PlayStation
it's not
always
like that.
do some dirty shit. PlayStation always do some dirty shit when Xbox presents some shit. If you think about it, what happened during the Xbox One X pre-launch? PlayStation was wilding out at Paris. No one else talked about that. Like that's what they do. They be on some bullshit. Whenever Xbox about to pull some shit, they're like, "Nah, player, we about to do this first. Shut all that shit down." You know what I mean? Shut all that shit down. That's what they did, and they didn't even have to because the Xbox show today was shit, bro. That shit. I was at work. I was streaming that shit at work. I was like in a little corner by myself and trying to fuck with people and watching that shit. Like, God damn, this shit is awful.
Really? I mean, I didn't watch it.
Come on, bro.
I didn't get to watch it either.
Yeah,
you didn't watch it, bro.
We gonna go through it. We gonna go.
Yeah, they announced that
we do
console and controllers and that
the premium shit that's Stick talking about the ultimate.
And Phil Spencer was talking about what you expect, what you should expect from E3, like the new development team they got, and where they at and all that shit. But the wording he used is basically saying, don't expect shit from these new studios, man. They ain't got shit yet. The way he said it, it's very.
No, you don't think they're gonna show like? You don't think now you talking about gameplay, or can they show like some cutscenes? Surely they're gonna show some gameplay.
They might show some shit, but it's not gonna be anytime soon. That's what he's basically saying.
So you don't think they'll show any gameplay from Gears? Like Gears 5.
No, I'm talking
about like these new studios.
Okay, the new my bad. All right, I got you. Yep, good point.
What I'm thinking is,
my bad.
What I'm thinking is, like these information is leaked out. I don't know if they was ready to share that information, or they was like, "Oh, these motherfuckers about to show off a console, huh? That's a wrap. We ain't letting that shit fly for nothing." So I think that's what they did today. I think that's why they did. I think they could have waited longer to share the information. They just don't want Microsoft to have any kind of play at all.
Oh yeah, I got a different thought. All right, watch. You watch what I think, nigga, because I thought some shit. As soon as I saw it, I was like, I got to talk about this.
The only thing I'm concerned about.
It's not bad, but it's like.
The only thing I'm concerned about with this situation is, with those specs in mind, are we expecting it to be 400? I don't think it's going to be 400. It's going to be 500.
That was my prediction. And OB.
We're going to talk about that. Where's big money at, nigga?
I feel like 4 is the sweet spot. Personally, I'm okay with 500, but I feel like 400 is the sweet spot for everybody.
Well, I think 500. I think 500. They're going to let you trade in either your regular PS4 or your Pro for $100.
Oh yeah, that's coming. That's
so I think it'll get down to your price though, Draco. But then shout out to Sick Huber. Sick Huber said that when they showed Major Nelson today that at the E3 thing, he said that nigga looked worried.
He didn't have his white gloves on, nigga.
He did have white gloves on today.
Did he?
Yeah.
All right. So do you guys do think the price is going to be 400?
I think 500.
I'm thinking 5.
Yeah, 500.
I'm hoping 400.
But I'm hoping.
We still got that bet going there, right?
Yeah, I know. I lost a couple bets today. I lost a bet to
Hey, but you don't know that. You don't know that yet. They even with all that shit, they might knock it down. They might keep it at 4. You never know.
It might just eat it.
Unless they have two versions of it.
You gotta wait till they announce the price.
Here's what I'm concerned about. Like, they might eat it just to make it cheaper, which I'm pretty sure they will. But I'm thinking
that's what I've heard.
Eating it already is at $500.
Yeah.
I think so. Nah, $500 now. But what if it come out in 2021? We don't know. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, or even 2020. Every 6 months, shit gets outdated on PC shit. With
True that. They can have top of the line shit today. In 6 months, it's man, that was a long time ago.
Right. I mean, like if the PS4 Pro came out with 6 teraflops, it'd cost more than they did the Xbox One X did when they came out with 6 teraflops.
No,
because a year later, it was cheaper.
So you thinking we got a year and a half after 2 years?
Hey, but the thing is,
Like
the thing is, they have to start building those though, right? Like you can't, like if those are the specs, and I mean they're building them right now, aren't they? Don't
No,
they?
they don't.
already
They
got
don't.
that.
They don't take
I
long.
guarantee
They
they're
don't
not.
take long to manufacture.
No, you gotta go through the ESRB, whatever that shit is called, before all that.
Yeah, but you can start putting shit together though. Just like with Xbox.
They got
Well,
dev kits. They haven't started manufacturing yet.
Well, remember when the X came out? Remember how they couldn't give a date because of
they were ESRB shit.
Right, but they were already built though. They were already built.
No,
You see what I'm saying?
they got permission to build that shit. You had
to
to wait for it to get past. That's why they couldn't start doing this shit yet.
Yeah,
that went until 3 months out.
So basically, but they can build. They just can't put it together.
You can't start manufacturing it. You can put it together in your own shop. You can't manufacture to sell until you pass all the shit that you need to pass to go through shit. Kind of like strawberries. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, motherfuckers gotta inspect them shits before they put them out.
Why you gotta get so racial, bro?
I said strawberries. That's like
I know. How come you couldn't say? How about like chickens? Why you gotta say strawberry? Cause, you say because you call me Mexican all the time. Now you say I pick strawberries, nigga.
Oh, damn!
First of all, we know
Damn.
Yeah.
First of all, we know cilantro, not strawberries.
That's right. Get that shit right, son.
Say lemons. Say lemons.
But
FCC approval. Hey, good looking out, ghetto. FCC approval, man. That's what it's called.
Yeah, unless they have two versions, like you know what I mean, like one teraflop for.
But they don't have the chipsets are not officially kind of out yet.
What do you mean?
No. I'm thinking like I know it's gonna be like kind of complicated, but what happens if they have like a 2 teraflop and a 1 teraflop, one for like 400 and 500 respectively? So I think
I don't think they're gonna do that. I don't think they're gonna come out with two different consoles.
I don't want them to, and I don't mind $500.
When you got almost you're gonna have over 100 million sold. You think? I'm sorry, but I don't know all that shit. I know you guys are into to working with companies like you guys do, but if I got 100 million things sold, I'm not gonna make something cheaper and something, and you know what I'm saying. If I got that many people dedicated to me, what I put out, I know they're gonna get.
That's what they
not at a killer price, but if you go up an extra $100, when you got 100 million people buying this shit, or not 100 million people, but 100 million sold, you can go up 100 and not worry about nothing.
Now you gotta understand though. You know what I'm saying? Like the PS4 ain't gonna just up and disappear. He even said it in this announcement shit that it's gonna be a soft transition. Meaning it's going to be a lot of games on the PS4 that will be on the PS5. That's why I'm saying like I owe big money because I told him he said, "Oh, the Ghost of Tsushima is going to be on the PS5. You know, The Last of Us 2 is going to be on the PS5." And the fuck nigga might just be right. You know what I'm saying? It might be on both. It might be on the PS4 and the PS5. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking it's going to be a remaster for the PS5, but nah, that shit just might launch the same time on the PS5 and on the PS4.
You think they'll do like Xbox did when that came out and they paid $10 to get the for the next one? Like what was it? It was GTA. Remember you had GTA on the last one.
$10? Damn,
they charged.
PlayStation was free, nigga.
Yeah, it was $10 to upgrade. It was $10. Yep.
Yeah, for games and shit. I remember Battlefield, Call of Duty, all them motherfuckers was free if you had it on the PS3 and the same time the transition happened to the PS4.
With the Xbox, it was $10.
Have both. Yeah. Damn, Xbox is grimy.
That's what I'm saying, nigga. That's what I'm saying.
I see you, big money, nigga. Fuck you. Hey, you gonna have to wait and see, big money, nigga.
Here's what I want to say, because I'm about to dip out of here. Like, this is what I wanted to say about it.
Go ahead, get your in there, nigga.
I'm not leaving like that soon, but soon. But in terms of like the core, like the CPU, I mean, I don't understand why people continuously think that the CPU is going to make like 60 frames per second games. But that's what
my God, it will.
No, I wouldn't. But what irritates me about this is all about the developers, what they do. I think that CPU is going to be used for like a lot of the VR shit and a lot of like the sound shit. Ray tracing, I don't know if you guys know, but like Killzone Shadowfall used ray tracing for the sounds that they had in the game. So this is going to be like an extension of that. So this whatever processor that they have going on, it just traced rays, and it could help with the ray tracing for lighting, but it's not going to be as like NVIDIA's. You know what I mean? It's going to be a lesser, model of it.
I thought it was more for shadowing and shit like that.
It can do reflections. It can do shadows. It can do like they call it indirect lighting. So like they call it light bounces and stuff like that. Like think of it like this: if you have a white piece of paper and you put like a like a tennis ball on top of it, you will see like green on a white piece of paper, which is called light bounces. It makes it more like a cohesive experience and shit like that. And in terms of the loading time, I mean, a lot of people really want fast loading for games, but for me, like this generation, like playing Assassin's Creed and all the other shit, y'all ever notice like if you turn too quickly, the shit be blurry for like a second?
No.
Your character can't move that fast.
No, it was probably happening on your on your PlayStation, but
no, I was playing on my friend's Xbox One X.
Nah, because that shit don't happen.
But either way, like even with Horizon Zero Dawn,
I know you weren't playing on Lincoln's PC though.
Oh, shoot. But like, I think it's gonna help. I think it's gonna help like a lot of like level of detail shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like a smooth transition, so things that are in the distance could smoothly transition over into like more detailed and shit like that, and your character will be able to move faster and shit like that. But like,
see, that's what I was trying to tell Vera, but she wasn't having it. I told her just take the transition, baby. Don't worry about nothing.
Oh my god!
And I would say like lastly for like the cross generation shit, I think they're gonna kind of take a page out of Microsoft shit, where they're gonna have like it's gonna be released for both consoles, but you're gonna have like that texture pack where it's gonna be like extra like high res for the textures and shit like that, and native 4K, just to make it worth it if you do it.
Well, I mean, according to what I can't say, because the CPU has not been, we don't know. AMD is going to announce what that CPU can do, I think, in a couple weeks. So, but just looking at it, I don't know the difference between 6 cores and 8 cores, but shout out to that man who said, I'm still waiting on my 1080p 60 Assassin's Creed Origins. D-Back said they don't have no problem doing 4K 60. So, we're going to find out. We're going to find out.
Coon say you full of shit, nigga.
You know I'm not looking at that damn chat. I already learned.
Oh yeah, ooh yeah.
What you think? Who else can get that shit in? Oh, Clay, nigga, I gotta hear this. What's your thoughts on this, Clay?
As far as the specs and stuff like that goes, it's pretty good. You know, it is what it is. But the bigger question to me is, why did they drop this bomb today on the day that we supposed to have inside Xbox?
Thank you.
And my whole thing is,
I got more thoughts than that too. Okay, go ahead.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing, Thrash. Mm-hmm. We know inside Xbox is trash. It was expected to be trash today too, and there was nothing. So what I want to know is, what did Sony think that Microsoft was going to announce that made them feel like they had to put their own shit in front of inside Xbox? There was nothing Microsoft was going to say that was going to shake up the industry today. If anything, it was probably going to be faced with backlash because of that that all digital Xbox costing $250.
Yeah, I still can't.
And that's what I said earlier. They made it a point because this was like a light ass like interview. This wasn't like a press conference or anything close to it.
It was a light ass interview, but it left a big.
Maybe they heard something that they thought was going to happen, so they did what they did.
Bruh. Nah, they wouldn't have did. You know what they could have did? You know what they could have did if that was the case is show Joel, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? Show Joel. Just show the back of that nigga neck sweaty. Anything Xbox would have done would have been a wrap, right? I mean, you don't need to. We don't need to do this to counter Microsoft. I don't think it was a counter to games play or whatever this shit is called. I keep forgetting X Play. What is that shit called, y'all? What is it called?
Inside Xbox.
Inside.
The thing about it was that Sony didn't have to do anything. The shit was going to be faced with backlash by itself. Sony didn't have to throw any fuel on the fire, but for whatever reason, they decided to.
Well, because they don't have an E3 though, so I think that they're really trying to create momentum too.
Yeah. I got my thoughts on that shit. Nigga.
Okay,
I'm sorry. Go
ahead. What's your thoughts?
No. I am the host.
Was it Vieira? Did Vieira go?
Yeah.
Oh, you the host? Yeah, where Vieira at?
She next, Craig, nigga. Hey, niggas been looking for you, girl. Hey, can you do me a favor? Just do me one favor and say lavender. Just once. No, I'm just playing, girl. Go ahead. What you think?
I was waiting for it too. I
knew.
If you didn't say I was dead, it would be quiet as hell.
It was quiet as fuck.
I was go back in quiet mode, actually.
We were all waiting. Everybody got quiet like
Get your hands off your pants now.
Niggas turned off their TVs and shit, like turn their fans off in the house, all that. Like, nigga, I want to hear all this.
Turn the volume up on their phone and everything.
What's your thoughts about this PlayStation shit, girl?
Oh man, when I saw at first, I was messing with some people on the who was it on because what was his name? Oh yeah. Fatal. So Fatal had a
fuck you, Tron.
Fatal had a live stream today, and I was telling people I don't believe in all this stuff, and they were just getting. I think some people got irritated because I kept saying that. But some people were talking after me, said you need to go look. And I'm like, well, I didn't believe it, so I was doing the whole Craig thing. So, but I kind of thought I thought it was really interesting.
Hey, you just shoot that. Damn, the shade is real.
It's not Friday.
No,
this thing got me laughing like I'm at work.
I just told people like, hey, I don't know what you guys talking about. That's what I was doing. Wasn't throwing any shade at Craig.
Yeah, I know.
But,
I know. He be looking for her all day.
I had to clench my pearls and shit.
No. Hey, I'm learning from you guys, so I'm learning everything. So
Good shit.
Mm-hmm. I don't.
It's not even Friday though.
It's not Friday, but it's an early Friday for me.
Okay. Are we doing this?
She's starting to write.
Oh, damn. She is listening to us too much.
Yeah.
Damn. Jesus Christ. She found out the secret that it don't matter.
But that's what makes the show fun, okay? That's what makes it really fun. You don't have to
right, Troy. Let these niggas right.
But so all those people, I like to say something though. So all those people who talk about sex and everything, were they right too?
Say that again.
Yes, other YouTubers were strongly talking about specs all through this whole
year. You mean play games, not corporations?
Yeah. Oh, I mean anybody.
Oh,
even from the Xbox, those specs.
Well, hey, my inside source was pretty close. Yeah, my inside source was pretty close. So a shout out to my inside source, Lou Waffa. He got this one pretty close. So shout out to him.
Hey, your inside quote, your inside dude is the same as. It's not as close as Craig. It's Foxy's though, right? Like Foxy, he got some niggas who work for Sony who told him.
Well, no, he knows Sony, and I know a couple people. All right, I know a couple people at AMD.
Foxy talking to Dark Cloud?
No, I know a couple people at AMD.
Hey,
Dark Cloud.
I still don't even know who Dark Cloud is. I don't even know who the fuck he is.
I can't do this. I can't do this shit tonight. I can't. I'm expecting all this shit tonight.
I would go to Foxy channel right now. Cause look at all the PS5 specs.
I'm just talking about everybody. I ain't talking about specific one.
Oh shit!
I'm on specifics today.
Well, you want to do one person. I'm talking about everybody needs to stop with the whole giving people all this information.
Yeah, you're right.
I meant people like that, and then they talk about this is what I don't think. This is what I might do. Do you have the evidence or not?
Hey, this nigga Boom. This nigga Coon is stupid, guy, on my mama. Cause he always gonna say some shit that's opposite of what the fuck I've been trying not to look at the chat.
Respect, though. No, man, respect. He stays in character 24.
Nigga, 24. Like this,
I seen him slip one time though. I seen him slip one time, and I bet you Coon remember the day that I caught him slipping.
What?
But he stays on point 24/7. There's gotta be something to that, bro.
But,
you gotta at least get a trophy for that. You know what I'm saying? That gotta be
like a trophy. You mean an achievement?
Trophy.
That's all he gonna get.
Oh wow!
You get a silver trophy for that.
Don't get mad, beer.
That's decent. That's a decent trophy. You know what I mean?
How I get mad?
Hey, Fari, what's his nigga name? Fari ABM. He said, "What are we listening to?" Look, nigga, let me tell you something real quick.
Great.
You must be new. All right, you must be new, nigga. All right, just sit back and be a gamer, or get
beat that nigga up.
Nigga, hey. The chat niggas is watching you. You got their attention, nigga. Now niggas don't boot niggas, but your mistake number one, nigga, is that your picture is your profile. You done fucked up like Pablo did.
I'm so happy to follow. I saw the baby. So cute.
Now what?
No, welcome to the table, my nigga. But go ahead. What was you saying, Craig? Go ahead.
About what? Oh, now what's a 2060? Because everybody, I'm looking at somebody else's Twitter feed, and they're like, it's only going to have the power of a 2060. What the hell's a 2060?
Actually, according to some reports, it's actually going to have the same power as a 2070.
Oh, well, 2070? Is that like a big deal?
Hey, King.
What's up, baby?
Who's that dude you was talking about?
Nigga, Fari ABM right here. Nigga,
that nigga, why he got a picture look like he just got caught jerking off?
Oh my God.
Hey, look at that picture he got up there. He got that face like he just got caught jerking off. Like, oh shit.
Hey, you do got that. I got some explaining to do. Look, my nigga, on your
word, nigga.
I just put the lights on. You didn't have time to cover it out.
Hey, you watch Samoan nigga. Look at that nose you got, nigga. Big old pineapple nose ass
nigga.
Like
he got caught in slow motion.
Nah, that nigga got caught watching midget porn and shit. He didn't know how to explain it.
That's Xbox fans.
You know what I'm saying? Fuck you.
All right, who else next?
William Wallace ass nigga.
What you thought? What's your thoughts on it?
Who that?
What's your, on the PS5? You the Xbox guy. Predominantly. So, what's your thoughts on this?
That's cool and all. I just want to see the games first.
Yeah.
Once I see the games, I mean, I'm already gonna get both consoles. I just need to see the fucking games.
Right. And that's kind of where I'm at. The PS5 is going to be something called a beast. So whatever these kids call it, a beast or something like that. So
what you mean these kids, nigga? You act like you old as shit, nigga. Fuck out of here.
I am old.
These little whippersnappers out here. I still got language. These little
kids with Beast and Dip Out, and my other favorite one is YouTube Gaming Streets. What the hell does that even mean?
Don't forget to say gang gang after every sentence.
Gang. Yeah, gang.
What the hell is that?
Bruh.
Evil, bro.
Gang gang.
Not evil.
Oh, so that's all you had on the tape? That's it? You just want to see some games before you comment?
Yeah, I'm not too big. I ain't worried about fucking specs. As long as the games come out and they look good and they play good, that's all I want.
Exactly.
I ain't mad at all. I got my thoughts on it though, nigga.
What's your thoughts, nigga? What's your thoughts, nigga?
My thoughts
Put your
always.
brain on the table, nigga.
I'm always looking at shit from the ground up. Nobody, and I mean nobody, thought it funny that Sony would announce their specs before they even show their console. They have never done
Beyonce. It's like Beyonce bring out her CD when no one didn't know was coming out. You know, that's how
like without no reason on the Tuesday.
Specs
hey, straight up, though, King.
Them into this gen.
Nah, I think King's on something right there, though.
Nah, they have never done that shit before, man.
They never confirmed them.
They never.
Let,
I mean, they just had that little game state of play shit that they could have did this shit on, right? Like
Yeah,
they could have made. They just out of the blue, and I understand that niggas saying, okay, well, Xbox X shit was. I understand that shit, but I still don't see that being the reason, because why specs? Why now? They usually show specs when they have the conference of the system. This is what this got. This is what it has. This is what it has, right? When they showed the Pro, this nigga Cerny went up there boring as fuck talking about goddamn checkerboard rendering and shit. You know what I'm saying?
They know.
Like,
they know that they're the stronger console already?
Yeah. You said what?
Do they know that they're stronger console already? That's why they're giving out their specs now, because they know.
Yeah. I don't know. But it can't. That's not. It would never be like they're not intimidated by Microsoft. Never have been. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, who's that?
But
little...
that would be weird though. That would. I mean,
what?
I don't know. Now that you mention it, that is very odd to mention.
Odd. Think about it.
Of it and not
show something. Not show it. That's un-Sony like, bro.
They always like going after Xbox. That way they can throw the little jabs all the time. They do it every year.
No, they don't. They don't. Well, look. They wouldn't.
They really do, but
Sony are showers, right? They got a big dick and they like to show that shit. Like when we're listening to them say that Spider-Man. They're listening to Sony say that they booted up Spider-Man in 0.8 seconds. But that's not like Sony. Sony will show us it. You know what I'm saying?
There's somebody else. King, let me get this in. You all do realize that there's another company.
Hey, are you related to that nigga that sees that chocolate rain? Why your voice always so deep and strong, nigga?
Hey, my voice chocolate rain, you know. But look, don't forget about Google. They came out.
Yeah, everybody is talking about Google.
Somebody want to think about Google, right?
No. When is Google launching? Right? Like,
I mean, it's fall.
It makes no sense. Like, none of it makes sense because there's no hype towards Google, right? Number one. Number two, as soon as Sony say this shit, they use this type of information is what you use when you wait for shit. Like, okay, Xbox announced their shit, Google announced their shit. Nigga, look what we got. You know what I'm saying? Why? I think that they have information about Microsoft that we don't know. Information about Google's, but they obviously do. But it goes back to me looking at the whole crossplay shit, how Sony all of a sudden did the crossplay shit. Nobody questioned it. You know what I'm saying? They just all of a sudden said, fuck it, we'll do crossplay, even though nobody was even talking about it no more. You know what I'm saying? And I think that Microsoft really is out of this bitch. They are like, okay, look, Sony, we're not going to compete with you. We're just going to bring our games out like a third-party company with a box.
Why you always gotta bring it there, yo? Why you always
they're gone. They ain't going nowhere, nigga.
Listen,
bro. In the end, I'm not saying it's aliens, but it's aliens.
No, I have something to say about that.
They wanted to rob children.
Okay, so when I was I want to say something about that because like I said earlier, I think before we started, or I said something on the chat. I said something like, "Why did Phil Spencer felt like towards like when they were doing the interview? He said, well, I guess he was like really disappointed that Sony wasn't there." And it felt like it just felt like he wasn't prepared for that. It was just unexpected for him. So they still trying to get this stuff already scrambled up, see what they can bring out to the forefront, you know?
Right. But then they got so much they can bring out though.
So that's also something that it might be interesting to see E3, just to see what they actually put out, you know?
Right. I mean, but that's what I'm saying. I think Microsoft is going to be more based on service, right? I think the main message they put here is that, hey, we have a disk drive. You know what I'm saying? Like we aren't going. We are like everybody was saying, oh, that's the future of gaming. The future of gaming is streaming. Sony is like, nigga, the future of gaming ain't streaming until we say so. We are traditional.
Nah.
What? Why? Me no.
Nah. Fuck out.
why was Sony
Nigga,
going?
it ain't gonna be so until we say so. Fuck out of here.
He's right.
That's how it always is.
He's right.
Microsoft wasn't talking 4K until Sony was talking 4K. Microsoft wasn't talking about gaming until Sony was talking about gaming. What the fuck? Microsoft bought Tomb Raider because Uncharted, nigga. Like, I mean, fuck.
Yeah, that was the thing. They wanted their own Uncharted.
What do you want? Yeah, like, what do you want? Like, what do you want? They put out as soon as Horizon.
Really wrong.
Technically, both Sony and Microsoft are already making games before their consoles ever fucking came into fruition.
Word.
Who did it better?
But here's the thing: that they did want their own Uncharted.
Trust me.
Back to cooking, nigga.
Right. Sony back in the day when they made games, back in the day, man. Trust me, you'd be thankful that you didn't know Sony all too well back then.
Bruh. Dreams Early Access came out today without a
fucking amazing.
What the heck is going on?
I'm saying there was so much that happened that they didn't need to do this shit. They didn't need to do this shit.
Hold up, Dreams is on early access right now?
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. I got it. I'm playing it already.
How much?
Yeah, Tay, man. I was playing. I was streaming it. I streamed it for like 2 hours today.
I was asleep. I don't wake up until 6 o'clock.
Yeah, I hear that.
Yeah, I hear it ringing.
It's not coming from me. I can hear it myself.
Yeah, I kept hearing it's like this beeping.
That's some wind chimes.
PS moving the podcast?
Yeah, that's Canadian shit. Nigga.
No. Wait. Say that again, Trash. Say that again, Trash.
I said some Canadian chimes in the background. They get somebody.
Man, that ain't no Canadian chimes. You fucking dickwad dork looking motherfucker.
Hey, somebody took a maple leaf and started blowing air on it.
The sound of fucking awesomeness right there.
Nigga, all I
That's
know
your
is
lifeline. Sure.
That or somebody's trying to play Bloodborne in real life.
Here's what I will say about this information, though. I will say that marketing for PS5 has officially begun.
Yeah.
Now at
low key though, Royal. Low key.
Fuck you mean? What do you know about low key, you Canadian prick?
I don't know. You guys say all the goddamn time. I'm just referring whatever.
Yeah, let this nigga have a name.
Vibrate right. Vibrate wrong though.
Hey, Thrash.
Just trying to blood dead.
Nigga, bang bang, nigga.
What you say, my nigga? I can't hear you over these Canadian and Mexican laughter.
Yeah,
shut your ass up, nigga.
I'm waiting for them to get done.
Wait for your computer to work, nigga. Go ahead.
Anyway, man, you eat shit and die. Anyway, being that Sony knows something about Microsoft that we don't, do you think it's possible the Anaconda is going to turn out to be like not near as powerful as the PS5?
No. It's going to be. It's going to have
either not near as powerful or just as powerful.
Yeah,
I don't know, man. I don't know. That nigga Phil said that his shit will always be the most powerful, nigga.
You know
they might work all the same, so that's all. You never know.
How much more power can you get? Oh, my bad. Say, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say, how much more powerful can we actually get before we stop realizing that the shit's gonna look the same regardless?
Yeah.
He's
right. Once you get to 11.6 T-flops, that's it.
Yeah,
that's if you're a PC nigga. If you're a fucking console nigga, like PS3 and PS4 don't look too much different.
I don't disagree with that.
You crazy, man. You crazy.
Up to me, and that's why I want to talk about it because, so correct me if I'm wrong, right? When was the last time the computer inside a gaming machine is not as dated like the PS5? Because apparently the PS5 system is not as outdated as like regular consoles are. Because usually when a console comes out, that shit's already outdated as fuck. Like
exactly.
It's pretty
like the PS5 is like still, it's not like super outdated. Like how other
what they announced, most of it not even out yet.
That's why I was coming to the conclusion that maybe it's just more powerful and Sony knows it or some shit. That's why they're not scared. That's why they're kicking off marketing for it now.
Maybe that comment that Phil Spencer said. Maybe when Phil Spencer said that they will always have the most powerful console, or whatever the fuck. It'll always be the best
thing with me.
Got nothing to show for it.
This is truly the most official thing we've heard.
They got nothing to show for it just because some specs came out today.
No, nigga, because they have nothing to show for.
Dude.
Go ahead, Tay.
What I think it is. I think since they know Microsoft has 2 SKUs, they wanted to go ahead and push their fucking specs out there and confirm them.
Shit.
Well,
Because
Sony's
kind of like they're going fishing then.
Well,
yeah,
Sony
they
has
going
2
fishing trying to
SKUs
get
too.
Microsoft to fucking put their shit out there to see what's up.
Ah, okay.
Sony has 2 SKUs too. Say that much.
I mean, Sony didn't even announce teraflops, right?
I don't think Sony confirmed a 2 SKU fucking PlayStation 5.
No, they're not gonna do that.
What
They're not gonna do that.
is that charm sound, man?
I'm sorry, man. That's my nutsack swinging, man. I'm sorry.
Here it's like ding, ding, ding.
That's me. That's the wife's charms. Yeah, that's that shit blinging in the background.
Oh, I was wondering, dude, that shit's driving me fucking mad, dude.
The wife has got charms everywhere, nigga. So when the wind blow, that's what it get, nigga.
So what it is, man? That's my nutsack.
That's that Mexican shit where like they think Trump is close. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Is there anything that you guys are really? Are you guys actually excited about this, or you guys are just like
true 4K? Yeah. I'm excited.
I'm not excited about anything.
Go back to what Trash used to say. What does true 4K mean?
Well, it's what Microsoft told me it meant. Did you see that article?
I'm excited for one thing. I'm excited.
I just don't really care about the 4K. I just don't.
Yeah, I'm with you on that, Tron.
I don't care about the 4K. I don't care about the 8K and all this other stuff. It's like I just need to know what kind of game. Now,
shit. Wait a minute.
Go take a shower. I'll take a shower after you.
John, I think you just put a thought in my mind, and I've always said this about the Pro. What if, like, did Sony announce an 8K TV at CES or whatever?
Yeah, they did.
Maybe they did this shit because that shit about to hit the market or some shit.
Yeah,
about to hit the market. Yeah,
they showed us expensive.
It's like they are. It's like they Pro.
I read the price. I think it's like what was it, 8,000?
Yeah, I mean,
no, it's higher.
It's not higher than that. Like what?
That shit is 10 stacks. No, that shit is 10 stacks.
Yeah, but if you have a PS5 supports it.
I'm gonna give me one tomorrow.
Yeah.
Anyone tomorrow.
Hey, that would explain. This wasn't gamers.
8K, it was supported.
That would explain why they didn't go full mainstream with this shit. There's only a certain group of motherfuckers who's gonna give a fuck. And that'd be the hardcore people. Like, oh shit.
But what about how hurt?
I hope not.
But King, how hurt is the Xbox community tied today?
Oh,
you want my perspective on it there, Craig?
Yeah, what's your perspective?
I don't give a fuck.
I don't give a fuck. Don't bother me any.
What do you mean? What do you mean by that? By heartbroken? I mean, what do you mean?
I said it's like Harbinger when you were fighting him in Mass Effect. And he says this hurts you. He said this hurts
you. Direct.
But why is it heartbroken for us if me and Dab are multi-console owners?
Okay, I can tell you why.
Y'all not Xbox dudes. Y'all multi-console owners.
Exactly, we're multi-console owners, so why should we give a shit?
Well, Xbox guys. Look at on the internet now. It says I'm hurt.
I mean, Craig is in the console war, and he's a PC guy now.
Oh, great. Well, yeah, I've already been yelling that Craig's been in console war since fucking
that nigga was praising Google when Google. I don't know what he be doing. He be on every side.
10.7 T-flops for getting out a goddamn game to show for it. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. That's just as bad. That's just as bad there, Craig, man. Is Xbox not showing anything relevant, man? Justify the Xbox One X.
How does the PC community feel about this? Are they sad that the PlayStation is powerful than your most powerful PC?
Yeah, if these specs work out, a lot of people are gonna be like, yeah, if they're gonna have the same power as something called a 2070, then you can look out. PC people gonna be.
So
what you're saying is y'all gonna bend the knee and come to console?
I don't know about bending, but they're gonna kneel.
Nah, y'all gonna bend that knee. You gonna bend that knee.
Well, they technically are playing. Hold on, no, Killer Ted. They technically are playing consoles, man. They are playing console-as experiences on PC. So I guess that counts for something. They're just playing at a better resolution and fucking frame rate. Their eyes can't really fucking see. You know what I'm saying?
That's why I want to build a PC, so I can have at least my exclusives and stuff in there.
That's true. Yeah, they're gonna be
I'm only fucking with you, Craig. I'm only fucking.
I know, I got you, bro. Hey, look, anytime crap gamers go and signs that apparently J-Dub
Fuck that nigga. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck that nigga.
I know.
I knew crap gamer was gonna do this. Crap gamer has to do it.
That's kind of like a fucking.
It should be called a low
contract.
Yeah,
I have a, you know what, to be honest with you about him, I mean, I saw that whole thing happen, but I'm sitting here like, is he really going to do this, or he's trying to gain more subscribers from the PlayStation?
He's trying to save his channel. He's trying to save it. He sees that Microsoft is exiting this shit. His channel is based on Xbox not exiting, my nigga. And now he has to jump onto somewhere to where he knows there's stable feet where he can talk about something. Now he wants to be about the community. I'm blocking you now. Like, fuck all these fucking fake ass gamers, my nigga. Like, at the end of the day, that's a fake ass gamer.
I love it. They are kneeling.
I feel like he's not really doing it. I don't think he's serious. I'm just saying. I don't feel like he's serious about it.
Well, he's not.
If you start putting J-Tech on his show, then we'll basically we'll like that'll be awkward. No, that'll be just awkward.
I see the nigga on the next one, nigga. hey, your gangsta ass probably still would have said it. Your ass has been on some. Hey, say lavender real quick. Say it.
No. No. Why do I have to say it though?
Because you're trying to get everybody in here. Fucking, they're trying to get all moist and shit.
You know, Tron. You know what it is, Tron. You shy about your voice, even though your voice is cute, cuz.
Oh my god!
Right now, say it.
I'm getting a Woody right now.
I'm not surprised with you, Diver.
Hey, the nigga said say specs again.
No.
Say no again, please.
I was talking about you, babe. I was talking about you.
No. I was talking about you, babe. Yeah, I'm about to get in trouble and shit, nigga.
We ain't got no females on the show. I don't know what you're talking about.
Mute your line. xboxSAD and Xbox Live Ultimate Edition. Microsoft today has had their show, right? They had their show, and they announced the Xbox SAD edition, or the Xbox S digital only edition, or whatever it's called.
All digital edition.
The nipple rings, but with flat titties. You ever seen those? That edition. You know what I'm saying?
Titty tassels. Titty tassels.
Yeah, titty tassels. Titty locators, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like,
hey, King. Let me tell you something, nigga. You could tell there's a lot of Xbox days on here. Look how many. We ain't never had 13 dislikes, cuz.
Oh yeah.
Man, that's you hitting the dislike 13 times, motherfucker.
Shut your ass up and go get a good PC, nigga.
I was looking at that too. I was like, who was responsible for that?
I know that. I thought it might have been Master Shake crazy ass and shit, but it was a soccer account. I could tell because the way they built up, they all built up at one time, and it was like one changed my account, one changed my account, one. I was already all over it. So it's somebody. It's like one dude with a grip of soccer accounts. So it's all good. It's all good. Nigga, add more. Nigga, fuck it. Nigga, here, I'll add one.
Cocksucker.
Fuck it. I'll add one too. Then fuck it.
Them dislikes are still used, nigga.
Yeah, I guess
happening, nigga. Talk about a dislike, nigga. The fuck you want me to do?
Yeah, everybody hit the dislike, but we don't give a fuck, nigga.
Like, what Google, what YouTube gonna do, nigga? Fuck
Word, nigga.
Goddamn dislike, nigga. The fuck, nigga. Fuck. Nigga, your tears are juicy, nigga. Fuck about it, nigga.
Nigga, these dudes like, hey, they're moisty as fuck.
Yeah, nigga. Hey, my phone ps5 came out with specs. Nigga, got blaming us. Nigga, like goddamn.
So I have a question. So who started the whole rumor about PlayStation having some premium? This is premium PlayStation Premium. Who started that?
Jesus.
I don't know. I mean, ever since the Ultimate, everybody want to match Sony with whatever the fuck Xbox is doing.
Oh,
you know what
God.
I'm saying? So
Here we fucking go.
I just want to know who started it. That's what I want to know. So I can stay clearly away from it.
I saw Hard Ace video. He was going off about the shit, but he was comparing that shit to Games Pass. And I'm like, why is this nigga comparing PlayStation Plus to Game Pass? Like, why is he doing that for? And again, like, but I don't know. A lot of people have been tripping off of that shit for no goddamn reason because it's only a rumor. Microsoft is real. I haven't heard.
Hey, hold on.
What, nigga?
Hold on.
Nigga, mute your shit.
Hold up.
What are you doing? Let me see that booty, woman. Come on, let me smack that booty. Woman. Yeah, take that shower.
That's abuse.
I ain't putting no soap on nothing, woman.
All I saw was chocolate chip cookies and
all I'm hearing is smack. That could be abuse.
Nigga, smacking that big old ass.
What's today? Thursday, nigga? What's going on?
Nigga, abusing his
Hold on.
wife.
Yeah.
Today's an odd Tuesday, bro.
Fucking Tron over here giving a green light on Tuesdays and shit.
Oh, it's my like for the episode. Fuck it.
Diver smacking his gut.
Nah, that sounds like this.
That sounds very similar.
Nah, I was smacking that. I was smacking a wet ass.
Damn.
Nah, well, all right. What's up? This XboxSAD shit, man. It's all digital. I mean, let me say some shit about this shit real quick, though. Why the fuck?
Fuck you, coon. Why is
it the same exact fucking size if it don't got a Blu-ray in it no more? Like them niggas literally did some lazy shit. You know what I'm saying? They did like that shit should be light as fuck. The Blu-ray is big enough to where you can take the size down on that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
On what system?
On the
I mean,
Xbox.
it depends on the motherboard. It depends on the motherboard that they still using the same motherboard.
They could have made it flatter then. They could have used it flatter then. I don't know.
What do you? So they come out. They came out.
They want to waste money on it since they getting ready to come out with the next gen console. So I mean, it kind of makes sense.
The same thing with the 360. They did
Is that that one? Is that $250 one you talking about, Thresh?
Yeah.
Does it look the same?
Yeah, it looks exactly
exactly the same,
without the hard drive.
With no slot.
Yeah, no slot, no mouth.
Exactly the same. Mouthless.
No blowjob.
Oh shit! Save some money, nigga. Fuck you mean?
No. We shouldn't be worried about Microsoft saving money.
Parts laying around.
Yeah, that's what I think. I think they had too many Xboxes laying around. They couldn't sell, so now they're just trying to find a way to sell that shit. Like,
so what you do? So what they do? Just put a piece of plastic with the lip go?
Why does it cost $250, dog? Why?
Why does it cost $250? I have no fucking idea.
It's coming with three games, three free games.
All of them.
Yeah, hold on.
Are you talking about the only three games they got?
No. It comes in the box, fucking Minecraft, Forza Horizon 3, and Sea of Thieves. Now, there's one glaring fucking problem with that, though, Tay, is that 2 out of those 3 games are already on Game Pass. Minecraft and Sea of Thieves. Forza Horizon 3 is not on Game Pass. So that's one game that's part of that shit.
I'm not advocating for it. I'm just saying it comes.
But that's pretty much basically where that extra $50 is coming from, man. It's those fucking 3 games. That's why that price is up there.
Why 3 games?
Horizon 4.
Oh, never mind. Take that back.
Why?
Listen, it's a digital-only console, man. Who the fuck gives a shit?
Why are you charging me $50 for like a 2-year-old game, a 10-year-old game, and a game that should have never came out? You know what I'm saying? A 2-year-old game, a 10-year-old game, and a game for 10-year-olds. Why are you choosing what game and charging me $50? Like,
is that the latest Forza?
No,
nigga. Forza 4 is out, nigga.
$50 for a glorified fire stick.
And no one doesn't talk about Forza either, so that doesn't make any damn sense.
It should have been Halo.
Fire stick, nigga.
Yeah.
Shit. You got 1 terabyte in that bitch. One terabyte for a digital only console. You put 1.
Yeah, you would think.
That's better than my fucking box, and I'm digital only. I only have fucking 500 gigs. That's it.
The other fatal.
Right. If you save the Blu-ray player, you can take those games and shove them up your ass and give us 2 or 3 terabytes. That would have been better.
Way better,
right? That would have justified a little bit of extra money. That would have been fine.
Right.
They're trying to save money any way possible.
Yeah, I'll say this though, Thrash. I'll say this though, Thrash.
I feel like saving money is pretty much what they're trying to do.
They don't want to pay for the royalties of Blu-ray, so they're
when's Xbox? When the Xbox X?
Do you guys, or do you guys think they're doing this just to see how their other one coming out is going to sell? People really want.
Yeah, I think that could be it.
Hey, what if Sony? What if Sony pulled out? What if Sony pulled out of Microsoft and letting them use the Blu-ray? Period.
No.
Think about it.
It's not just Sony that owns the Blu-ray.
Right.
It's
Samsung also.
Hey, it's not. It's Samsung too.
Sonic,
yes. Whatever niggas. What if Sony would not is pulling out of that shit to where now these niggas like, you know what? Like
pulling out.
So basically, Sony don't want to make no more money.
I mean,
Diver shit was more plausible. But it's too high. The price is too high.
The price too high for what? A Blu-ray?
No. For the $250 console. I think what Diver is saying is true though. I think they're trying to test the waters out for a discless console.
Because isn't that how much their new one's supposed to be coming out to be? $250?
They did this shit last gen, and that was part of my point though. Is that what if Sony is not gonna let them niggas use Blu-ray no more? And now they got to come out with another console, a new console without a Blu-ray on it.
Nah, it's not happening.
No.
How about this? What if Sony is charging them more for that shit?
Jeez, Wanye, what the hell?
Nah, because the fact that they have to go through, they can't just do it. I mean, they got to go through fucking Samsung and fucking and Xbox got a thing going. So how is that possible?
Another thing is that, you know, even if Sony was charging them more money, and that would be a reason why they didn't put took the disc out of the console, why the fuck are they still charging $250 for it? You take the shit out of the console and still charging the same price. The manufacturing cost should be less.
Because you can get an S right now for $250.
That's what I was wondering, but I mean, I guess the S don't have those 3 games, but those games are old shit.
I just think that they're testing the waters. I think they're testing the waters to see how many people are going to buy this shit.
Microsoft wants to go right now and look up at Xbox One X and find bundles everywhere. The price don't make sense.
You know what I think? I think this is that streaming console that they were talking about.
Nah.
No, it's not. It's not.
I'm wondering with the $250 price tag. I'm wondering if
Let me ask you this. So you're telling me the next one is also going to be $250?
That's what they said. That's what the rumors were. We don't know, but I'm just saying if it is, you know what I'm saying?
Maybe it'll be $300.
Let's solve part of this problem right now.
Jesus Christ.
No, let me ask
right now. Go ahead, Flash.
The chat.
If you're going to buy this console, what's the difference between this thing and the next streaming console that's going to come out?
Well, because of the more terabytes, it's going to have that splitting bullshit that he was talking about. It's going to have more to it.
Yeah, it's going to have more to it, huh?
Right.
A streaming box versus another streaming box, like.
Oh yeah, you got a streaming box that does 2 things, and this one does 4. I don't fucking know. It's supposed to be more.
You're streaming the game though, it don't really matter.
Why would you get a PC?
You know what?
Because you're gonna end up like Lincoln, nigga. You're gonna end up with a busted shit.
You're gonna have 2 consoles that are like coming out like, oh damn. So
we know this. If you keep
coming out with a console every few years, type shit. They don't give a shit. They'll come out.
Hey, why you always talking that gay shit? I know you've been in prison, nigga, but you need to chill out, nigga. I'm just saying, nigga, you buff and you always talking that gay shit, nigga. Take your ass back to jail, nigga.
Hey, motherfucker, you want to fuck my PC?
Hold on. Okay, look, this is Xbox One S right now with the actual pussy on it, right? Now look,
It's
Walmart,
$200.
$199 for the 1 terabyte one with Battlefield 5 in it. All right, $249.
It's
1 terabyte
discontinued.
a Fortnite bundle for no motherfucking reason. Is it this? No, well, not those two. The Amazon one is discontinued. The 1 terabyte Minecraft Creators bundle discontinued. NBA 2K19. Well, no, that one's 376. That one is ridiculous. That better be an X. That's an X. What
That one came with the fucking expensive version of 2K. That's why that
nigga,
shit
look at
so
this
fucking
shit,
expensive.
nigga. And they, nigga.
Are we missing something? Is there a real reason why this shit is $250? Is there?
I'm wondering if Microsoft.
Shit, the only way I can see it is
I think it's because the games. It's the games inside. That's why.
So here's what I'm confused about. Why is Amazon listing fucking just the normal Xbox One S 1 terabyte console and the 500 gigabyte Xbox One S and saying discontinued next to it? It's not the bundled ones. It's not the bundled ones, man. It's just the regular system ones.
Y'all talking about the games? You talking about the game?
No.
Forza Horizon. Let's add it up. Forza Horizon 3, right? How much is that shit?
So if you're talking about Xbox X, it's been discontinued as well.
I'm looking right now.
Never mind. I'll be looking at Canadian prices. That wouldn't be fair.
Hey, Big Money.
$19 at Walmart. Free shipping. Target $37 for some reason. eBay $28 ain't robbing niggas. $19, right? Okay, that's Forza. Now let's look up Minecraft, right? Minecraft should be about $3, nigga.
Hey, babe, how many Viagra's you want me to take? 1 or 3?
This nigga direct like he want everybody to know that he has sex.
You take at least one for safety.
I have sex, guys. 59 cents.
On the Windows
59 cents.
And another thing, why they give Forza Horizon 3 instead of Forza Horizon 4?
Some people, I don't think that's a real. I don't think that might be used.
No, it was a digital code for PC.
That was a digital code? What the hell?
For PC.
My goodness.
Yeah. All bad.
Damn, 59 cents. That's actually still fucked up though. They still getting motherfuckers.
Hold on, let me see how much it is on
59 cents for that. And then
hell yeah, sick. So we'll definitely make some shit in dreams, dude.
So right now, I'm best believe I make. I know you can't type in the chat. I know you got it. I know.
Shit, when we gonna make that fucking round table podcast fighting game?
Oh, nigga,
someone's gonna use Dreams or.
Hey, how much is Dreams?
$30, but you better hurry up though before all the actual private slots go away, though.
I couldn't hear it. You was talking to me. How much was it?
Oh, excuse my Canadian language. It's $30 for you.
30.
Yeah.
Because you're black.
Because you're black. Oh my Christ.
I know, right? I know.
Fucking nice. Okay. All right. So well maybe it is the price thing because Sea of Thieves is still $39 for some reason. You get $25.99 on eBay.
I'm talking about.
I want to play Dreams.
You know what's really sad about Crash?
On the Xbox, Minecraft on the Xbox is $19.99.
Oh shit! In the Xbox store? Oh, that's where you be buying it from, huh? You're right. I don't even know why I'm looking there. I need to look in the Xbox store because that's where you have to buy it from.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the app. It's $19.99.
Not even close there, Wanya, you fucking turd burglar.
How much is Sea of Thieves?
Turd burglar.
I'm finna look now.
Burglar. What the fuck?
Sorry, I had a Tourette's moment there. I apologize, people.
Oh.
Sea of Thieves is $29.99.
I have people that have Tourette's, man. That's
you know what? Was you saying that? Yeah, hold on.
It's $29.99 with gold, but the regular price is. The regular price is
hey, Fatal. Fatal, did you get it? When did that come out? Did that come out last night?
What, Dreams? Or it came out today?
Yeah.
And then
so
came out today.
The slots are going.
The
slots are gone. So what does
it mean? It came out at 10 o'clock in the morning. What did you say? What did you say, Tron? You said when all the slots gone? What does that mean with Dreams?
Yeah,
it's early access, so they only got a certain amount of copies.
Probably like if you don't see it on the PSN store anymore, then that's it.
It's gone.
Hey, but that's the thing, man. I was looking for it all today and all last night, man. I stayed up for that. I stayed up and I stayed on. It never came on my PSN. Never.
It's showing up on mine. Like, clearly.
I didn't even know it came out like that. So.
Yeah, so all three of those games.
I think you might have to sign up for it. You have to sign up for a special or something.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I thought. Somebody said you had to sign up for it.
I think you were. Yeah, there were like.
I got it.
No, I never signed up. I was never in any of the betas, and I downloaded it and I bought it. So.
But there is one thing. I am.
I'd rather wait. I would wait anyways because you never know.
Nah.
When is the game?
Oh my! Channel, like really?
All three of those games are $20 and up.
Hold on. Sea of Thieves right now is actually on sale right now with 6 days left for $39.99.
Thrash.
But after that, it goes back to $80 fucking dollars, dude. That's bullshit.
That's the expensive one. It's $59.
What are we gonna do for next Friday?
No, it's $8 for the regular one. Remember, I'm looking at a Canadian wise tag.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I said.
Isn't that like Good Friday or some shit?
What?
No, it's Bad Friday.
Hey,
or Easter?
Hey, is this
Easter's on Sunday?
Forgot Easter's on Sunday.
Was he right?
I thought Puerto Ricans supposed to know about Christianity.
Oh. Nah, not Christianity, nigga.
Catholic.
He was right.
Yeah, Catholic.
Hey, this nigga was right. He said PS5 has 8 gigabytes of RAM. Is that right? No, well, it haven't been announced yet. 8 gigabytes.
Is that right? Is that right?
Total. He said Ryan.
Yeah, shout out to Playbox, man.
Ryzen.
Right.
Damn, she said, say that shit right, cuz.
I know, she's like, Ryzen, motherfucker. Say it right, bitch.
You know what I'm doing. 2600, Navi, SOC.
Nigga said Ryan, you dumbass nigga.
That's real-time ray tracing.
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit. Hey, look at Mr. Assassin. Oh, let me see how many fuck niggas is on here. Mr. Assassin, nigga, I know you. Who else? I don't know you. Who the fuck is this? I don't know you.
Isn't that Uncle Fester?
Hey, who is this faggot? Oh, that's Mads. What's up, Mads?
You actually, the more I think about it, Diver, man, you could actually probably be a good Uncle Fester, man, for a remake of fucking Adam's Family.
Damn, no,
Don't start. And that was 3 months ago, so no.
I'm not sure, Thug Nasty, but it might still be there. I'm not sure. Give me a minute. Let me look, man. I'll look. Hold on.
What are you looking for, your dick?
Still can't find that, but no, I'm going to look on the Send Star for you right now.
Don't do it. Don't. No.
I'm not playing Goonies with my Cocktron.
I ain't talking about you.
Oh, never mind.
Jesus.
I got overly excited for nothing.
Shit.
What?
Don't ask. I'm burnt out right now, dude. I'm tired as shit. Fuck y'all. All right, hold on.
Why? No.
There we go. Perfect.
I imagine
what's the D at the end?
I don't think that's a D.
Right.
I don't think that's a D.
Oh, shit. That'd be too much. That'd be far too much. No, that'd just be just trolling.
He's probably here watching your. He's probably sitting here watching your
right
now.
Yeah, they be watching.
Yeah. It's all fun and games. So I just wanted to see who was in their chat. I didn't expect to see this nigga. This nigga was on that dick 3 months ago, nigga. Like, yeah. But
That's so California.
What's up, big money?
Did you get
Yeah, it's still there.
You said, did I get who?
World War Z.
Trash.
No, I didn't get that garbage. No, thank you.
No, it's good. It's good, Fatal. It's good. It's just like
you saying it's good. You know it's trash.
It's just like Left 4 Dead, man.
Is it really? I don't know. The movie's good.
Big money. Big money.
I'm gonna go ahead and wait for that.
It still shows up on the new category for me on the actual cent store, dude.
Oh, okay.
So, is this accurate? So, is this whole thing accurate or not?
This nigga gay.
I don't even know.
Oh, my bad.
Excuse me. Sorry. Jesus Christ.
I like your videos. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, ass nigga. Oh, fuck. Oh,
I like your videos. I'm like, nigga, you gay. In my Riley.
So here, I mean, shout out to Playbox, man, because he's also the one that hooked me up with a copy of Dreams today.
God.
But that motherfucker has been pushing my name in Kid Smooth's fucking video streams, man, for Sekiro.
And
because you play through it so many times.
I don't know why he's doing that. I don't know why he's doing that.
You know who he is?
You surpass everything he's been working on up there.
Oh.
And
you fucking plumber pot looking bitch ass fucking
now you just gonna start something.
Jolly Rancher fucker.
Would you say Fatal? Would you say Fatal about Kid Smooth's video?
I'm sorry.
No, I noticed my name being dropped a lot in the last couple of streams that he's been doing.
And
they want you to help him out.
Shut the fuck up, Diver. Go back to smacking your belly there, you Jolly Rancher looking Santa Claus looking bitch. But anyways, I don't know. I just thought it was hilarious. I just thought it was fucking hilarious to see my name get dropped in the thing when I'm not even in there.
why is it funny?
You guys are silly.
Because I'm watching a non-gamer get through a game because of a fucking money prize.
Your videos. That's how I've been beating bosses.
Oh my god!
Oh, I know that motherfucker's watching strats. I know he is. I know he
Your porn
is.
history is showing.
Huh?
Your porn history is showing.
Hey, you see what I like, nigga? Relax. Fuck.
Does that say bread fucking up there? The fuck do you watch?
No, that's taco meat.
Bread
Actually, to be honest, there, Raccoon, I'm not proud. I'm not proud.
Thug Nasty was saying Happy New Year's too.
I don't need my name. I don't need my fucking name being spread across a fucking douchebag's channel. Thank you very much.
Sure you do.
You need help.
It's too late. It's too
Listen.
Dude, you need
Fatal, he needs
Hell,
help.
don't nobody like Kid Smooth, huh?
No. Kiss
He's
was an alright guy. I just don't like him as a gamer.
He's entertaining. Yeah, he's entertaining.
Yeah, he's entertaining as fuck, but I just don't respect him as a gamer, dude. Because I think his mentality as a gamer
He's
is
he's a black king trash.
Oh shit!
Lemon monk ass nigga.
Jesus Christ, lemon meringue, dude.
Let me catch you niggas.
Meringue sound good though.
Let me catch nobody.
Tron?
Yeah.
Thug Nasty go pop this.
We're gonna try and talk about some decadence.
This nigga name is Street Face.
No, I said decadence.
I'm actually pretty. I really want some just sweet right now. I've been like crazy.
I want some butter tarts, man.
What's the hell? Butter tart?
Wait. Try. You pregnant?
No.
Canadian delicacy that's delicious.
She said no.
Better not be. I'm fixed.
What the fuck?
I don't know how to respond to that.
Yo, man.
Let me find that.
But no, just to throw this out there real quick, there, Thrash, wherever the fuck you're doing. The complexity and the deep factor behind fucking Dreams is
big words.
Fucking incredible, man.
I believe it. I believe that shit. Nigga, don't
like that shit, like, because I'm going through the actual tutorials right now, dude, and that shit's a fucking chore to get through, but fuck, it's worth it though.
Doesn't that like help you like through it?
Yeah, it helps you with everything, man. Like, it helps you with everything, dude. Like the way fucking Media Molecule made this shit, dude. Like, even though this game has been in development for fucking God knows how long,
right?
Like, it's incredible. It's incredible the shit you can fucking create in that stuff. Because I was going through and just browsing through people's shit, and the fact that somebody created PT right through this shit was just fucking
I saw that too.
Amazing, dude.
Can you tell what the resolution is?
Have you looked at the assets that you can use on there?
Like, dude, you can create literally anything that you fucking want to create, man. Like,
yeah, it's not even really like real assets. You make your own.
Yeah, you make your own assets, man. Like, it's fucking nuts, dude.
Okay, Fatal, but
Okay,
when
not only that,
when you get through with the tutorial, is it actually easy to use though? When you actually making something,
it's actually a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. Like a lot of the stuff that I've learned, like especially when it comes to like activating switches and what they do. Like the tutorial video that plays alongside what you're doing on screen is fucking, yeah, it's pretty solid, man.
Can I make a fighting game? Okay.
Yeah.
If you want to, yeah, because I was fucking around with a boxing game on that shit. That was fucking hilarious.
Word.
I did try out that Cuphead fucking demonstration. That shit was garbage as fuck.
When is the game officially out?
November.
Damn.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
They only have it like they only have it.
It's worth getting into it now.
Yeah, they only have it like this so they can
I'd rather wait. I'd rather wait until November.
Well, no, because I'm saying the reason why I'm saying get it now is because fucking like when that game officially comes out, like it's gonna be a full retail price game. At least from what I understand, I think.
What? If you buy it now, it means you don't have to pay anything when it comes out in November because you've already paid for the early access.
Yepers.
Yeah, all they're doing right now is filling up content. That's all they really did this for. The game's most likely done.
Hey, but you know what, man? I'm still kind of worried about what the sales are going to look like because I don't know who they focusing towards because I don't see too many people. Well, not that too many people that's going to sit around and do that, man. Like
it's going to be big though, as far as like streamers are concerned. I mean, that's going to really be a big thing with Dreams, man.
Yeah, they're going to sell it. The streamers are going to sell.
You got a lot of
yeah, and like Six said, like creators too as well. And also, I would even say fucking just people that just want to play like random shit on there, man. Because like I spend a good hour. Like I played for 2 hours today on my live stream, and the first hour all I did was just fucking around with people's like random stuff, like weird shit from like games to like fucking videos, like stories that people put together with like actual in-game voice acting and shit, dude. Like the shit you can do in this game is fucking retarded, but on a good level though. It's amazing the shit you can do.
Yeah.
Anyway,
well, I hope it does well. I'm just scared about.
I'm waiting. I'm not gonna lie to you.
It's mostly gonna be catered to mostly the ones that like that type of fucking those type of fucking games.
If you like creativity, then this game is for you.
That's a very small community. That's very small.
Then you'll love this game, Trump. Don't sleep on this game, bro.
Well, I can't get it. I don't have the money.
Pick it up just to play some of those.
She asked for a sugar baby.
But would they pick it? Would they pick it up for $60?
You would know one, yeah.
I mean, if the ones that are actually creating stuff on there and it looks good, yeah, people will pick it up.
I think it just needs. See, here's. I was saying this before. There's going to be actual developers, like that makes indie games. That's going to be making games. So you're going to have like a lot of content, and like really good content.
There was one game that was on there that kind of was like pretty.
Most of the developers would be on this game more than anything.
There was one game
for the equipment.
Right.
There was one game that I played on there that was like I had the most fun with them. I was going through a lot of like people's creations. I think Sick might have also played on his stream as well. But it was a game that like deals with like rewinding time and then also like fucking fast forwarding time and shit too as well in order to get like cross platforms. Yeah, dude. Like it was a clever design game, and it was like there was more creative in that game alone than I've seen on Xbox in the last fucking 5 years. Like that shit was awesome playing that.
That's so mean.
That might be Blink.
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck anymore, man. I will not give a fuck about Xbox until I see Battletoads. That's all I'm saying. Until then, Microsoft can eat my fucking show, bro.
Hey, how y'all feeling about all these Xbox niggas leaving Xbox though? Like more and more.
They're all serious. I don't think they're serious.
No, even that one guy. What is it? MGB or something like that. I think he's gonna go back to Xbox. I think so. I think he gonna be like.
Hey, I don't give a shit.
I don't give a shit. I mean, fuck with these.
I mean, not that it matters. I mean, you know.
I think it only matters. I think it only matters to the fans of them and the YouTube. It's like it's only YouTube niggas who think that jumping from one side to another is anything, really. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's cool to see. I mean, you can even predict as soon as Microsoft was going to fall off. No matter how much damage control, it just shows that they know that they were damage controlling.
Hey,
your Nostradamus was spot on.
You motherfucker.
Real shit.
Motherfucker.
Oh, it's nasty.
You could have said what's up, man, or something, nigga.
Hey,
You could
I
have
told you he was coming.
Nigga, all you had to do was just go to the top of the Gotham Tower, nigga, and flash the Unity symbol up in the sky, nigga. Nigga, Rick James would have been here, nigga. Nigga, come on, reach out to your brother Ness. Nigga, I said I was sorry. I told you I was going to eat chicken and waffle, chicken and waffle for an entire goddamn year, and I'm going to buy every goddamn
as
Coca-Cola,
soon as
nigga.
you put that fucking comment on, I told you Thug Nasty was on the
Exactly. I'm telling you, man. Look, nigga. I'm telling you. I think a light-skinned nigga stole this nigga's bitch back in high school, man. I'm telling you. I should have never showed my skin. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. I should have never showed my skin color, nigga. It ain't got shit to do about PC, nigga. It's like
nigga saw me and you saw me clicking that video like, oh shit, he gonna find it. This motherfucker's gonna
found him. Yeah, nigga. But man, I was calling him out on this shit, man. That is all that motherfucker talks about, man. You would think he's a full-fledged PC nigga, man. Maz is just a
it's weird.
Damn, did you hear that sigh? That motherfucker was like,
shit came from the soul, man. How you feeling about these specs, man? Nigga, and shit. Now, nigga, catch up. What you feeling about these PS5 specs?
Hey man, like I said, I know you motherfuckers ain't talking about this shit because it was dumb as fuck the other day. Quit talking about it. Royal, diaper, trash.
Big money.
This was a dumbass conversation. Why the fuck are y'all talking about it now?
Because it's
that nigga cocked his gun, dude.
Children.
I'm about to put
No,
my rag
fuck
gear
that,
on.
because them niggas told me, like, man, Roy was like, man, I'm so tired of talking about this shit. Di was like, man, I ain't trying to talk about that dumbass shit. Now these motherfuckers got it up here for I said, these no good motherfuckers.
I said what I had to say about it. I was done.
Tell these niggas say it.
No, you don't get to say it because you said it was a dumbass conversation.
It was a dumbass conversation when it wasn't official. But it's official now.
Oh, okay. Now,
Let's talk about stuff we thinking of, and now we actually have solid information.
Hey, bro, I'm sitting in the comments. I'm listening to y'all. I said, no, these motherfuckers not.
Hey, I told
you, man.
You don't care.
I ain't even going front. I ain't even going front, man. You sound like a drunk nigga that came from the kitchen and walked into the living room where everybody was smoking weed.
Hey, Thug, do you still think? Do you still think that's gonna be $400?
Oh no, man, no.
I said it's all that shit is nice and good, but I mean, what you gonna do with that power?
Get the fuck out of here, LB. Come on, bro.
Didn't I just say that?
Hey.
You said, man. I thought we ain't supposed to even mention this shit.
All right, so check it out, man.
God damn, this motherfucker told me the other day this shit dumb as hell.
Look, man, listen, man. Hey, look, bro. Hey, listen. Everybody's talking about it. Man, you got fucking Yang Yeah doing videos on it, man. You got fucking basically anybody and everybody who has a goddamn YouTube channel is talking about this shit. This shit basically broke the goddamn internet. All right. So Sony doing what the fuck they did, and I do agree with what my nigga Draco said over here, man. He said basically Sony low key started their marketing for the PlayStation 5, nigga. And I'm telling you right now,
every time y'all talk about
niggas is interested.
Let y'all niggas know that's a dumbass conversation. Fuck.
Either way it goes, motherfucker. It doesn't. And lastly, man, it doesn't matter if that motherfucker is 400 or 500. Sony has us as customers. You understand what I'm saying? Sure. Whenever they drop it for that motherfucker, niggas is gonna be in line.
They didn't market. That's the problem. They didn't treat it like it was for customers. That's what I'm saying. There's something fishy about it. That shit, this shit coming out wasn't for customers, bro. If it was, they would have marketed. They would have been everywhere.
Well, you know what, Brad? Speak plainly. What are you trying to say?
Trash. I'm gonna be quite honest, man. Will's Fishy is fucking hearing Mike Yarbo on fucking Dilla's podcast, nigga. Like it sounds. Dealer's podcast, man. It almost seemed like yeah, he was. Yeah, man. Look, man. Listen, I was listening to that shit at work, man, and it was just sounded like it's sort of like trying to get the people, their people to calm the fuck down. You know what I mean? Like, hey, we're still gonna look out for you guys and all that shit, yada yada yada. But I mean, this is what I firmly fucking believe. The PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Anaconda, you are going to see goddamn parity when it comes to multi-class, and the difference between the consoles moving forward will be about the goddamn games, nothing more, nothing less. Oh, by the way, I also want to say something else too, man. Congratulations to Sony for being the first goddamn true, only gaming console to hit 100 million without having like some sort of gimmick or bringing something new to the table.
Wait, when they say this?
Oh, they officially said that?
You know that the PlayStation is about to be hitting 100 million.
Oh yeah,
it's going to hit 100 million as being like a straight up gaming console. Like it's not bringing DVD, it's not bringing Blu-ray, it's not a Nintendo Wii, which is. Yeah.
Hey, you think it's gonna hit 100 before E3? You think it's gonna hit 100 before E3?
Yeah, man. I mean, like it's already. It was already at like 96 at when? When was the 96? Back in July.
I think it was 93. Is it 96?
Yeah, it was at 96 back in July. So I mean, like, bro, when Days Gone releases, I say by the end of May it'll be at 100 million.
I can't take shit away from it. I mean, it depends on how good it does on Metacritic.
But the fact that it's a straight up gaming console, you know what I'm saying? Like this is like that's. I mean, truthfully, it's never been done before. It's a straight up gaming console. You know, it's not like the cheapest DVD player. It's not the cheapest Blu-ray player, and it's not a Nintendo Wii. You know what I'm saying? It's a straight up gaming console, and it's going to hit 100 million. That's pretty impressive.
Hey, so do you believe
cheerleading ass up, nigga?
Hey, like I've been saying,
I love you too, man.
The only news I like about hearing is faster loading time, and that was it. Everything else, like you were saying, man, it's just the start of their marketing. It's just odd that they picked today. In my opinion, it's just to shut down anything that Microsoft was doing, which is odd.
It really makes Xbox very unappealing right now.
Specs? Yeah, because Specs is big.
But now that I think about it, realistically, I mean, it's a sad edition. They shouldn't even feel like they had to do it today if it wasn't for something else. If it wasn't for some other reason, because that's just kind of simple. You know
and notice she was about to carry over into the other topic. Why are so many Xbox gamers leaving Xbox, nigga? I mean, trust me, today's info and news that popped up didn't help. You know what I mean?
I believe YouTube niggas want to save their channels, and I believe other niggas are just playing PlayStation because there ain't shit on Xbox, man. I mean, Crackdown hurt a lot of motherfuckers' feelings, bro. Like all these games back to back.
His full name is Mark.
That was they last hurrah. That game.
Say something different, like because remember the cloud computing was supposed to be that shit, and it turned out to be nothing but shit. And they're like, damn, back to back everything.
What about Gears 5 and Halo 4?
Niggas don't give a fuck about. I mean, Gears 5 is about a chick. You know, half of them motherfuckers is already mad.
Hey, Thrash, I ain't gonna lie. I'm a cop Gears. I gotta get another Xbox for Gears.
I'm thinking about actually going and hurrying up and beating the Gears they got now just to play that one. I'm a Gears fan, my nigga. I've never taken anything.
Oh, let's run that shit, cuz.
Forza Horizon 3, Forza Horizon 4, some of the best racing games.
I haven't done the story mode yet. Let's run that shit. I'm ready.
Nigga, I mean, we can run it for sure, because I haven't ran it, and I always.
Are you gonna leave in the middle of it though?
Yeah, I might. If pussy come along, the fuck am I supposed to? No, hun.
Hell yeah, nigga, shit.
Yeah, I'm grown as fuck. Nigga, my girl fuck around and kill me in my sleep. Nigga, you taking the game? The game over there?
Like, I'll run that shit with you, Diving, man. They got crossplay on this shit.
All right, cool. Let's do that shit.
Nigga. So it's nothing. That's nothing, nigga. I don't mind. But that, I mean, at the end of the day, it's fucking Gears. That's the sad part about it, nigga. The best thing about your console this generation is the best thing about your console last generation, and that shit just don't make sense.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like the best thing about the PlayStation is God of War, and that's last generation's best thing. Damn. That is true. Oh, Spider-Man. No, Spider-Man was good last year.
No, Spider-Man was garbage.
This generation God of War is a reimagining, so I mean,
Nah, it's God of War, nigga.
Okay, Bloodborne. There we go. Shut up. Bloodborne wins. My argument
Bloodborne.
But does it really though?
Horizon?
But
No,
does
I
it
mean,
really
Well,
though?
Detroit become
Horizon was garbage.
Horizon.
Please. Horizon is dope.
Does it really though?
Horizon's garbage.
Horizon's still to this day the best open world looking.
Hey,
Hell no.
Visually.
That bitch jump in the water and come out dry. Fuck out of here with that shit.
Nigga, people in Gears of War can't even get wet. The fuck?
That's true.
They scared
That's
of
right,
water,
nigga, because they suits is like that. Nigga, fuck you mean? How this bitch got dreads and come out the water dry as fuck?
Nigga, how the fuck these army men got neon on?
And she don't really have dread. She's a white girl. And they just glisten.
Well, they're actually not called dreads. They're called locks.
No, actually, they're called nasty ass hair from a white.
Because if you call them dreads, then the white people gave the black people that name because it was dreadful because of their hair. So you got to call them locks. Because if you call them dread, then you just going by what the white people call them.
Man, nigga, it is not Friday. We ain't getting into the conspiracy thing. We can get into the hair conspiracy later. I remember walking into a hair shop, and my girl wanted the nappy weave, the curly hair. He said, no, the straight hair one is natural. I'm like, bitch, what is natural to black people to you, nigga? Now how the fuck are you gonna tell
bald,
nigga? Like nappy hair can't be natural, bitch. Like what the fuck is natural for your Asian ass? It smelled like motherfucking
nigga. I just seen the whole movie Shaka Zulu. Nigga, ain't none of them had straight hair. Nigga, they was bald as fuck.
Them niggas was bald headed. Nigga, all them bitches. Hey, them bitches had ass though. That one bitch on the third scene.
Word, nigga, word.
Nigga, the green hair bitch. Like, nigga, African can
God knows how long.
Oh shit. What else you
Hey,
got?
Fatal, are you gonna be streaming tonight too, or
I don't know, maybe. Why?
No, I want to look at the
That
dream.
motherfucker streams every 5 minutes, bro.
I ain't nobody talking to you.
Hey, Sherrod, how you feel about the console master race taking over the PC master race?
What'd you say, nigga?
Console? What is console master race getting free online? I ain't nobody talking to you. That's what I said, nigga. Is a console master race getting
make sure
free
what you
online?
said.
No, we have the most power than you.
Okay,
Oh my god, nigga! Come on, nigga.
We have the most power than you.
Oh, now it's back to power. Now it's back to power.
Hey, I'm only saying power because PC niggas thrive on it.
This nigga, I mean, I swear, man, nigga, trust me, man. You look, man, you supposed to wear a mask when you walk through a motherfucking open field, nigga. I'm telling you.
Hey, show me what you gonna do with that gauntlet. Otherwise, shut your ass up.
Killing your brain cells, nigga.
Hey, man, you know what? Hey, y'all. The thing, hey man, power comes with the console, man. If it wasn't for the power, we wouldn't have the console. So this is a gaming show. Why we need? That's something to talk about with gaming. I don't understand why y'all be so down on the power aspect because that's a part of the console.
We talked about this earlier to where power don't fucking matter anyway. It doesn't matter who's making your game and how good that game comes the fuck out. That's all that really truly mattered. If that wasn't the case, Nintendo would have fell off a long ago. The Xbox would have fell off long ago. So it's like power never mattered ever. Power never won a generation ever. You know what I'm saying? It's just there. People talk about
it never mattered, but it's still a part.
Sherrod, hey Dixon, I see your fucking comments, nigga. You don't let me sick Josh on you, nigga. You know what happened last time you stepped in the room with Josh. Nigga.
And the nigga brought out some cocoa butter, didn't he?
I was going to say that it don't matter in the aspect of we don't care about the power for us to be like a PC person because at the end of the day, it's not the only thing about the console that makes the console, but it's still a part of the console. I don't have no problem with PC people talking about their specs and stuff because
fuck Fuck all that. They motherboard ass niggas, old snapping shit in ass niggas.
Stop it, nigga. I thought you was in rehab.
Oh, I
thought you was in rehab. Yeah, man. This nigga said he was going to eat
Because you know what?
last Friday.
This nigga straight up hate PC nigga with a passion.
Go get another power supply.
Man, this nigga. Yeah, man, this motherfucking Thrash just.
This motherfucker King hate PC with a passion. Nigga. Every time you bring it up, that nigga be getting mad as fuck.
Hey y'all, let me ask you something. Hey, Diver, let me ask you something. Diver and Thrash, let me ask you something right quick, bro. Would you be satisfied? Would you be satisfied if you had? I don't give a fuck what's inside the console, but would you be satisfied if you was playing? Let's say MLB. Would you be satisfied if you was playing MLB at 60 frames per second, 4K, or would you be rather playing it Super Nintendo graphics? What would you rather do?
And they both had the same amount of fun?
I ain't going front, man. Ken Griffey Jr. was my favorite baseball game of all time.
Hey, All Stars baseball was that shit, bro. I mean, you
had All Star, yeah. Oh, man.
Hey man, you know what? Hey bro, with the first time, you know what? Everything that we do, and I heard this from everybody. Every time a new game come out, we always say, "Damn, look how good that looked." And if it wasn't for power, we wouldn't be saying that, right?
You said what?
If I'm wrong, let me know.
I was too busy reading dedicated servers.
Oh, fuck you, Dre.
No, but he said
fuck you, Dre.
I was gonna say,
I'll be real with you. I'll be real with you, Big Money. Personally, like y'all was saying, I don't give a shit about it because, I mean, as long as the game looks good to me, it looks good to me. And on the side note of that, if you want to talk about the specs and the power and all that, cool. It's just I don't want to be a part of that conversation because what the fuck am I gonna talk about? I don't know nothing about that shit. What am I gonna say?
Either.
None of us know about it. Don't none of us know about it. But what I'm saying is, when a new console come out, when we have a new console on the horizon, what else is there to talk? We can't talk about the games. They haven't showed us the games yet. They haven't showed us the games.
You know, however, I will say this: Sony is.
I just think it don't be no harm to talk about it. That's all.
Well, Sony already showed us like
man.
They showed us Death Stranding, Left 4 Dead 2.
But it's the stuff they haven't showed. That's the stuff that I'm curious to see because you know their devs are they're actually going to harness that power and actually utilize it in the proper way. You know what I mean?
Exactly. See, that's what I'm talking about.
You are actually going to get something out of a motherfucking monstrous console, nigga. That's what I'm looking forward to. Everybody is like, that's the reason why there was so much excitement today over this announcement, nigga. Like nobody is talking about fucking. Was it the Xbox thing? What's that shit called? It don't matter, nigga. Like a discless fucking console is coming out from Xbox. Here's some more goddamn hardware on the goddamn market, nigga. Nigga, everybody is talking about like Cerny out here talking about the PS5, man, and leaking the specs and giving us some insight of what to expect. And we're all fucking excited, nigga.
I mean, that's because we already know Microsoft ain't going to announce shit until fucking E3. I mean, it's kind of pointless to even watch that fucking show anyway. That's why I don't even watch it no more.
Bro, we seen what Naughty Dog can do with fucking 1.8 T-flops and a damn Durango processor. Whoa. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Nigga,
you know what I mean?
Imagine
what the fuck I'm saying?
Imagine the motherfuckers working with something over 10.
Now you see that conversation Tay and Nasty just had. That's the conversation I'm talking about. What's the harm in talking about what they just?
Well, then talk about it, nigga.
There's no harm in
it.
We're talking about it.
There's no harm in anything.
Go shave your nipple hair, nigga. Go shave your nipple hair.
Stop.
Hey, Money. I know what you're talking about, Money. You're looking for one of them YouTubes to be like all about just on topics and shit, huh?
Yeah, stay on topic. Stick with the format.
Nah, because he want real thoughts on it instead of.
No, I get you on the real. I get what he's saying on the real thoughts, but when it comes to that, just like me and a few other people say, it's like, dude, fuck that shit. Wait till it comes out. Let's see what we got.
It's nothing wrong with that. It's nothing wrong with that. It's just
doing that fake
listen,
hey, guys.
But those same people. Oh, I'm sorry, V. Go ahead.
I was gonna say something. Well, apparently, there's some news about like the Outlook, Microsoft email.
Yeah, look at it.
Apparently, it's been hacked.
Shut up, Dyra.
I was saying that their emails, Outlook.com, hackers access to people's emails.
Damn.
So what does that mean?
Huh?
So what does that mean?
PC done fucked up again.
PC ain't got shit to do with that shit.
PC done messed up again.
Yeah, apparently their emails got messed up again. That happened to me on Hotmail.
I know. Actually, he'll tell you.
Yeah. PC always fucking up. One updater, lock that bitch out.
Hell yeah.
You know what, man?
This motherfucker told me I had to drop it. He was like, man, I
you know what, man? I'm gonna squeeze lemon juice in every single one of you niggas' eyeballs.
Nigga on PC be everybody. 24 hours. Look. PC,
hey, I'm gonna stab you at 60 frames per second. Shut the fuck up.
PC, is it gonna hurt at 60 frames per second, or is it gonna hurt at Nintendo's rate, nigga?
Troubleshoot for 15 hours just to realize they have to delete a driver and reinstall that bitch just to play one game.
Nigga,
I have never had that.
Hey, that's a good question.
Well, the whole point is that it's not the point that they got hacked; it's the point that they knew about it, they didn't say nothing.
Exactly.
Now,
this
is it's not just PC. It's not just PC.
How many times you gotta clean out your freezer, nigga? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'll poke that nigga in the eyeball.
I thought it was Sony had the same issue, so that's why they had the same issue. They didn't think nothing.
Out in 1440p widescreen.
I just thought it was interesting because the Sony did the exact same thing. They kept it quiet when everyone got hacked, but Microsoft does the same thing. No one doesn't say nothing.
You talking about that second time or that big hack?
They got a big hack.
I'm back here.
The one with the PlayStation.
Yeah, back on PS3.
God damn, I remember that. They give me free stuff though. I was all cool with it.
Yeah.
So if somebody gives you free stuff, you good with it? That's good to know.
Oh no, not like that. No, not like that.
Niggas going to the store right now.
Hey, hold on.
No.
Hey,
Tron. What's up?
Say no. Hey, say no. Say no.
Say Peter Piper.
Hey, hold on, man. Hey, listen. This ain't Friday, man. You on some Friday shit all of a sudden. Stop.
Hey, nigga, every time you bust your ass, every time.
Look, man, look, nigga, no, Thrash started it.
We're not talking about bleeding.
Every time you in here, we go off the beat back.
I ain't bullshit, nigga. That goddamn messages, nigga, he called me out. What am I supposed to do? Nigga? God damn, man, I feel like Tom Cruise in The Last Samurai.
You should hold that shit in till Friday, nigga. You gotta hold that shit in till Friday.
Shit.
My poor voice. So why you guys want me to say these words?
No, this is teach.
So
they want to get on hard before they go to sleep.
They
want to get on hard before they go to sleep.
Soft, sexy.
See, we're really telling you to say stuff we know you're not going to say, but you're going to giggle after, and it's that giggle.
Every time. Every time it's the giggle.
I don't know. My giggling kind of freaked me out a little bit, so it's kind of horrifying when I actually heard my giggles. Like, I'm scared.
Hell yeah! She's like, oh shit, I am that sexy.
It's frightening. Jesus.
I bet you be looking at a mirror just giggling.
You know me. Practicing.
Like, yeah. I know these niggas gonna like this laugh.
You make me wanna turn on them Boys to Men instrumentals and come through like that deep voice nigga. Yeah.
Word, nigga, word.
You know I've been peeping you out for a long time, and when you took your morning jog today, I knew that would be my opportunity. I said I'm gonna kidnap you.
Baby.
This is not even Friday, man.
It's not Friday.
Y'all niggas are sick.
It's an early Friday.
I heard some other British niggas singing once. That shit wasn't cool because some Brit ass nigga. It was a Brit ass.
That's not.
You talking about Foxy?
God damn it!
No, not.
That's the one I know.
Oh, damn.
She ain't jogging, nigga. She running.
I ain't thinking.
Nowhere. I'm sorry. I'm on something else. I'm sorry. This ain't Friday.
It's not.
Hey, y'all, it's about to be 12 o'clock, man. I'm about to get up out of here, man.
All right.
Yeah, big money. It's time for you to go to bed now, nigga.
Shut up.
Get that outro, fam. Get that outro.
Hey, big money is that deep throat nigga in that Boys to Men.
Oh, that's fucked up, dog. Hey, man, it's big money, man. Thank you.
You know what? Hey, when the song breaks down, then he just get to talking. That's big money right there.
Yeah.
Let him get his outro in there.
Yeah, let me get my motherfucking outro in, Diver.
Hey, sing that shit though, girl. You know I love you. You know I was there for you, but you left me anyways. And we go.
Hey man, it's big money. I'm gonna get up out of here, man.
Thank
you already know I love you, God to death. I'm out, man.
All right, fam.
Later, big money, man. Take care of yourself, brother.
All right, hey, you're not streaming, right, Fatal? You're not doing nothing tonight?
No. I'll stream it tomorrow if you want, man.
Okay. Hit me up. Just hit me a message. Let me know.
I will. I will.
All right, y'all.
When I was walking the first aid aisle at Walgreens, I thought about you.
Oh my God.
Oh, bro,
I'm done.
Hold on. What did Phil say? What did Phil say about E3? He said something about E3 today or something after this shit happened with Sony? Didn't he say some shit or something?
Yeah, he said that they'll definitely show some shit at E3, but don't expect the new studios to do all kinds of shit. They still trying to figure it out. I don't fucking know, man. Like, it's hard. Look, it's hard for me to repeat what they be saying verbatim because these motherfuckers be on some PR,
Oh yeah, dumb PR levels.
They got that PR jutsu that be. To be able to like fucking decipher what they said, you have to actually like listen right there and then explain what they said. It's like you give them like 4 or 5 hours. You're like, all right, what you know what they said, but you try to repeat what they said, you can't really do it no more. Because the way they said it,
you get people in their community giving all common variations on what the fuck they said and pulling out other words to make shit conform to what they trying to say, and then next thing
exactly. No, that's not what the Lord said. The Lord don't want us to fuck bitches. No. It says right here on 315, he wants us to fuck bitches. That's what he said. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
That's how it goes down. Like, you gotta decipher shit.
For real, nigga. It's like a goddamn chain secret, nigga. By the time it gets to the last person, they over here talking about picking tomatoes in the neighbor's backyard or some shit, nigga. I don't know.
I'm saying, like
it was just, I was like,
you know what's really crazy? Crazy about their marketing? Marketing should never be vague. It should deliver to you exactly what you want to tell people. You know what I'm saying? The only thing you should keep vague is all the negative things that you don't want people to know first. You want them to get good with the good shit first to where they need to have it now. And then they find out some bullshit with it later. And they're like, you know what? I can deal with that bullshit. I'm all right, hype on it. You know what I mean? But it's real hard for you to be vague on everything. You can't be vague on everything, man. You
what the fuck is that shit?
Yeah, girl.
Just
saying.
Hey, did y'all see this shit that Thrash retweeted?
This episode's not even on air because we gonna get
Nigga, I thought that was big money, nigga.
Hey, did you see that Thrash? What the fuck is Pablo fucking posted? This nigga got a Bob Marley haircut with Bob Marley smoking out the back of the head. Yeah. What the fuck?
What y'all talking about?
Look at that shit. Look at it with
Yeah, I put that shit on Facebook. That nigga cut a Bob Marley in the back and he put an instant on that bitch. That shit was funny as fuck.
Goddamn Bob and lit that motherfucker up clean as hell too.
Word.
Hold on, I'm gonna share that shit so these fuck niggas can see because they're not up to par. Especially these console niggas. PC niggas. My bad.
What's the difference?
You gotta write the first right. You gotta write the first time.
I was about to say this nigga just say console niggas.
Yeah, man, he meant it.
So what's the difference?
So he low key trying to get on that PC.
I told you, didn't I tell you last time? I was
he low key. That's why that nigga so mad at it. He want everybody to think he mad at it.
No man, no bullshit. Man, now, why got a hold of me the other day? He was like, hey, "Look, nigga, don't tell nobody."
Nigga, that's a conspiracy in itself, nigga.
Get into that PC life, cuz can you help a brother out? And I was like, "All right, man, send me over like 5 cases, nigga, and I got you."
Okay.
Of that orange shit, orange vanilla.
Yeah, the orange vanilla.
Yep. That shit fire.
Nigga.
Where that shit at?
That nigga about to cop a motherboard tomorrow. Watch.
God damn, all this shit happening. Where's this shit at? These motherfucking y'all niggas in these memes, cuz. Come on, niggas don't even talk no more. They just do memes.
Nigga, I don't do it all the time.
Oh, Jim.
Hold on. That nigga true facts always. Stupid, these niggas is burnt out.
They be taking those memes to a whole new level.
He said, I bought my Xbox One X for 180. Nigga, it says 250. These niggas getting an Xbox right now, bro. Look at this shit.
Oh, that's fucked up, nigga.
How do you smash that? She is small.
Easy.
She's tiny. She's itty bitty.
Break that
Just
bitch,
let her get on top and just.
Hey, all you gotta do is county style, nigga. Just spit on it.
Nigga, Xbox news though. Nigga, all right, we got Ninja Gated. Shut the fuck up, nigga. Ninja Gated too. Oh, that's up.
Ninja Gated too.
What I wouldn't get for doing this again.
That's OBJ trolling this shit. You know what I mean?
He's been doing that all morning.
Nigga's fag ass nigga. Are you sure? Oh my god, ass nigga. The Xbox niggas is tripping, nigga. Everybody's mad. Where that Bob Marley shit at? Ooh, nigga, half of you white niggas don't even know what that is. What's this, white niggas? Huh? What's this?
Brussels sprouts, kidney yams, carrots.
Those are green. Nigga.
What the
cabbage?
What is that?
Cabbage or Brussels sprouts?
That's
cabbage
right there.
It looked like Brussels sprouts.
Some damn couscous, man, above the motherfucking chickpeas, nigga.
That is.
Yeah, man, I eat that shit every fucking day, nigga. It's on my damn bodybuilding regimen diet, nigga. I can't stand this shit.
Bodybuilding regimen diet. Where the fuck did I put that?
I hate the texture of couscous.
I love it, man, but nigga, I gotta do it like often.
Oh man, couscous. But you have to make your cat the couscous soaked in broth, like chicken broth or beef broth. It tastes better.
I keep forgetting to do that shit, but I can't fuck with the sodium. It has to be like the light shit.
There's no sodium broth. Don't worry, there's no sodium broth.
Really battled me and said
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I got something in the kitchen.
Pepsi got a video game, nigga. Coco ain't got no goddamn video game.
Oh, I remember Pepsi Man. I'm like,
nigga.
I thought it was
Up got a video game.
Too, but look, nigga. Let me see that. Do I got my reply on here, nigga? I wouldn't shut that nigga the fuck down, nigga. Like, don't ever come at me thinking that Coca-Cola ain't had no goddamn game, nigga. For the sake of Game Gear, nigga. The fuck, nigga? Nigga didn't have nothing to say.
Coca-Cola is advertised on Cowboy Bebop, okay? They advertise on Cowboy Bebop because I remember looking at all the advertisements.
I'm telling you, nigga. We know where to go and when to go, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Goddamn, where the fuck? I can't find that shit, yo. How do you see like what?
It was one of Pablo's.
Yeah, I know, but what I go to look at my shit, nigga? Moments, nigga.
Go,
I'm gonna Twitter. I don't do this Twitter shit, nigga.
I mean, you should just go on your profile. It should be like one of the first
right
couple
there, right?
things that's on you.
I thought.
Yeah.
No, yeah, it should be one of the first things that was on there. You retweeted it.
No, I scrolled all the way down. Damn.
Yes.
Yes.
Nice.
That's clickbait. Don't touch it. That's clickbait. Don't touch it.
Yeah, girl. When you was taking that picture on Instagram, I thought about you.
Yeah.
Check in.
No. Right? No. Yes. No. Yes. Damn. Hey,
How you
switch
guys
face.
feel about the demonic? How you guys feel about the demonic looking Xbox? That's saying.
That'd be a cool looking one.
Girl, I saw you on Instagram.
The Devil May Cry.
Girl, you know I seen you. And you know you were there.
Oh, here you go.
The fuck is we doing tonight, bro? What is that? Yeah, you see this shit?
What the fuck?
You know what? Some of us out here need to have some third world problems just to not.
I have questions. I have questions.
You have questions, we have answers.
I don't think you can answer this. Who the fuck thought that was a good idea?
For demonic console?
No, I ain't talking about the demonic console, but I'm talking about the hairstyle.
The Bob Marley shit, that starting to creep me the
It
fuck
literally-
out, man.
That's disrespectful.
Nigga, that's straight up G right there.
I would punch that nigga in the back of his head just because.
You gonna hit Bob Marley in the face, nigga?
No, it would scare me, nigga. It would scare me. Okay. Like that would just come out of nowhere, nigga. I'm telling you, if nigga just turned around, you saw that shit. What would your reactions be, nigga? For me, rabbit punch.
Rabbit punch.
Like, oh, this
Insecurity kick.
Yeah, man. Get the fuck out of my face.
It's like, bro, you have one of them Total Recall shit on the back of your head, bro.
Total Recall. Oh, that part.
Yeah.
Shit.
Your twin is growing out from the back of your head.
Niggas mean too much, cuz.
And even the Instagram written back to his neck. I just realized back his neck he got the Instagram.
That look like OBJ. Don't that look like OBJ?
Yeah.
He's still working on a quick video.
Shit. Nigga, what? Yeah, nigga, I can't no more. I can't.
I'm not the only one saying that they wrote use a Sharpie to write his Instagram on the back of that dude's neck.
Shame, nigga.
Yeah.
Shame. You know how it is. Niggas gotta advertise somehow, nigga.
Back of
what
your
else
neck?
we got? We in fuckboy hours, ain't we? 3 hours?
Yeah, we 3 minutes in. We 3 minutes in.
I mean, like we was talking about, like, why is motherfucking
no,
niggas?
nigga. No, PC nigga. No.
Look,
go
nigga,
back
you
to
would
Fox's channel. Go back to Fox's channel, nigga.
What you talking about, nigga? I didn't wish that nigga no goddamn happy new year, nigga. I said here the fuck you go again, nigga. Goddamn lies, man. I can't stand it.
Hey, he was right. Hey, he was right in that video, though.
Like what the fuck? What kind of bullshit is like? Look, nigga, like these motherfuckers over here, like I've been saying, it's gonna have backwards compatibility. No, nigga, that's a dumb moment. You haven't gave us anything goddamn concrete. Do you understand what I'm saying? What's the motherfucking bandwidth?
Dick.
Yeah, girl. Anyway, that's the band. What's the bandwidth of the motherfucking memory? Nigga, he can't tell us that shit. What's the motherfucking clock speed of the damn processor? What is it actually using inside to make it custom? He can't tell us that shit. What's the
I can tell you, I peeled the skin back.
He can't tell us that shit. How many modules of memory is it using? He cannot tell us that shit.
How big is the hard drive?
All he can motherfucking tell us is that it has backwards compatibility, and I've been telling you guys that forever.
Turtleneck.
Motherfucker, suck my dick. Oh man, I said I was gonna be nice to niggas. I'm sorry, Foxy.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that one, but okay.
You saying about me?
Girl, you know I forgive you.
I'm a fucking mechanic.
How's that?
Gonna work on you.
Damn, that sound dead. I was in here for a second.
I wonder how these niggas is reacting to these. I wonder how these comments look. Like, is niggas cussing niggas out?
What?
Or is niggas accepting shit like MBG and like these Xbox niggas? I mean, I think it's only 2 niggas though, right? It's only MBG and crap, right? And nobody else is really doing this shit, right? Like people say, like all these Xbox guys. I'm like, I only see two.
I don't fucking know, man.
That's what flips me out when you motherfuckers be out here talking about all these Xbox niggas and you guys only talking about one or two people. That's like me saying all these PlayStation niggas when it's just Royal and King. That's not fair, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's two motherfuckers.
That's what I've been saying too.
Goddamn PlayStation.
Yeah, man. And Zaire was
I'm just using you as an example, you curly hair motherfucker.
Nigga, Zaire was right. Zaire was right about crap, and that shit that Zaire been saying for I don't know how long.
Hey, Thrash, you seen that picture I put up of the haircut, nigga?
All of a sudden, crap is saying the same goddamn thing, man.
What the fuck?
Nah, hey, word up, nigga. I wouldn't lie to you. Look it up. Check it out.
I wouldn't lie to you. This nigga said Xbox was great. Let me see.
Nah, nigga. Check it out.
Yo, but Thrash, but on some real shit, man. Considering that's your boy, like, do you think that is probably is because because Zaire's black?
Say what? You know Zaire's black, nigga?
God damn it, dog. Diver, man. What the fuck?
That nigga, Zaire is Capricorn color, nigga.
Damn, man.
I thought, okay, I didn't know he was black.
Yeah, he's white.
I thought that nigga was a dark-skinned Samoan ass nigga.
Basically, motherfucking crap gamer is sounding exactly like that nigga now. You know what I mean? Like, and this is the shit that this motherfucker's been saying for the longest.
That nigga really made his hair for a hat, dog. Jesus. Hey, black people hair has.
Hey, they be doing some crazy shit though.
Nigga, hey, black people hair has the strength to defy gravity, my nigga. Explain that, nigga. What's happening, nigga?
Hair wool.
Y'all niggas,
show that shit.
Nigga, yeah, man. You can start a fire with black people hair, nigga.
Y'all allergic to the sun, my nigga.
I'm telling you.
We suck in sun energy, nigga, and then run fast as fuck after deers and tackle them.
It's either through the naps you can strike a match off of it, or through the processes that they put inside of it.
Nah. You gotta check out this haircut, nigga. That nigga got a hat for a hair, nigga. That shit's crazy.
Same.
He got a hat for a hair, nigga, or
nigga,
a hair for a hat?
Yeah, same shit. You know what I mean, nigga.
Juice on some logs, nigga. You're gonna have a fire burning for days.
Alright, I got shit to do tomorrow. So Roll Flush, Draco Rex, Asian Gambit. I apologize. I ain't been on my shit too much. I haven't been feeling well. Weather been wild. It'd be like 60 degrees. All of a sudden, it'd be 39 degrees and shit.
You didn't be
nigga, just like over here, Royal. Hey, Royal, Monday and Tuesday we was in the 70s. Nigga, Sunday it was snowing, and today it's 75, bro.
Yeah, nigga,
so wild, y'all got some wild weather.
I was fucking Saturday, going up to fucking
Midwest for
Saturday.
No, but Friday after the Roundtable podcast, I'll run it because I'm not doing shit Saturday, so I'll run it all night.
Well, that's what I was gonna ask. So we still having it Friday, even though we just like Good Friday and shit. Motherfuckers getting days off of work.
I mean, I'm not gonna be off. So
I'll be off. We got that day off. I'm just checking. I'll be here. I just checking.
It ain't that good for me, bro. I'm working on Friday. But I ain't doing shit Saturday, so I'll run it on Friday. I'll run it after the podcast. I ain't got that much left.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? I know I don't have that much left at this point.
Hey, that's a mechanic's haircut, isn't it?
No, that's a broke ass African haircut.
Nigga, that's a train conductor's haircut, nigga, with the top hat with the stripes. Straight up, nigga.
What the heck are you trying to create?
I'm not creating anything. I'm playing one of the games on the thing right now.
I know. I'm looking at like, what the heck?
Yeah, I'm about to get into that shit right now, nigga. Get your outros in there.
What you doing? Some Sekiro, nigga?
No,
I'm about to play this.
Fucking.
I'm about to work on my motherfucking my movie that I'm making with Dreams, nigga.
Nigga, why don't you finish that motherfucking one with that you was doing, nigga? That you showed us a little piece of.
With the kung fu move,
yeah, nigga, that shit. That nigga left it off on me and this nigga, and that shit was funny. He was like, hello and fuck you too, Diver. That shit was funny as fuck. Nigga, where the rest of it at?
All right, for sure. I'll finish that shit up today, right now, just to get that shit out.
Your word, nigga, your word.
On my mama, nigga, I do.
Where is
cool.
Where is Bonds, nigga?
Where is Bonds?
Where's mine?
If not, nigga, I'm gonna have to bring Big Money in here. He gonna be like,
hey, Big Money.
you know I love you. And you know it's true.
Ooh, yeah. That nigga up in there. That nigga big money up in there. You know what it is. All right, then, nigga.
Yo, man, you need to bust out that motherfucking Johnny Gill, man.
My bad. I'm all like, all right, then.
Word, nigga, you about to hang up on niggas.
Go ahead, Doug Nasty. Oh, weird ass nigga.
Yeah, man, this motherfucking Thug Nasty PC Master Race all day, every day. Fuck these console peasants. PC Master Race, stand up, man. We're gonna take over this shit, nigga. And you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna convert Thrash. He's ready.
No, we don't.
No, it's not gonna happen.
I reject the application. You can say
no, there was no application. It was an application of motherfucking the police. What do you call that shit with the cops when they make you stay away and shit? Restraining order, nigga. The fuck? I don't want shit to do with the cop. Only thing a PC can do for me.
He's on the PC right now, everybody. He's about to buy a graphics card, man.
It's
completely different, nigga. It's a completely different nigga when we all fair, man. Don't let him fool you.
Crazy, nigga. Go ahead, Fatal. Get your shit in there, nigga.
All right, this is RGB. Oh, which Fatal?
Real Fatal.
That's why you're gonna change your name, you fucking cocksucker.
My bad. Go ahead, Big Fatal. Do your shit, man. Nigga.
All right, yo, what's up, man? Fucking Fatal here. Blah 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 blah. Thanks for having me on. Yeah, fuck y'all.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Good shit, nigga. Go ahead, Spacebar Fatal. Get shit in there, nigga.
What?
Spacebar.
What Thug Nasty said, and I get the game for free.
Real nigga in the world, man. Don't let him. Don't let him
pay for free. So have fun paying $60 a year, peasants.
Hey, figure out what F8. Figure out what F8 does other than the computer.
Oh no, nigga, we dancing in front of you right now, nigga. Pop locking.
Windows, ass nigga. How much you pay for your Ryzen core?
I mean, you're also paying
on Team Blue over here, boy. What?
Depending on their internet, you also paying like around almost 200 and stuff. So
hey, y'all not paying much because
have fun looking at updates every time you switch a CD.
Hey, are you happy you got
I mean,
I can't believe you said Ryzen, nigga. No, it's Intel over here.
Hey, y'all got Pac-Man. Y'all got Pac-Man at 60 frames and claim that y'all niggas
streets. You understand me, nigga?
Fuck out of here. Yeah. Yo, Minecraft playing ass niggas. I don't want to hear this.
You wish you could take a shower at 144 frames.
Exactly.
I do it every day. I'm like,
hold on. Are you saying that the PS5 won't be able to do that shit?
No,
like nigga, you just dedicated all them.
I can see every drop.
Go ahead. Get your shit in there.
What's up?
Me? Oh shit!
Yeah, you.
Talk to me because you guys want to hear. All right, since you guys want to hear my voice, this is Farrakhan. This came in just.
Girl, you know I love you.
I am out.
Ooh, shit! That shit was sexy. Say
it again. She said it all proper. Like since you want to hear my voice, like oh shit, damn.
Say it again.
I was making my pancakes this morning.
Yeah,
but she don't let you pull out.
got my nipples all tingling and shit. Like damn, girl, relax. Jesus,
syrup across your butt cheeks.
Right across your butt cheeks.
Fuck around and have YouTube put a parental guidance on this motherfucking video right here, just for that voice. Oh, Jesus.
Here, hey, you know what? Hey, babysit these kids, nigga.
I'm going to jog with you.
No,
Fox. You want me to.
Fucking Fox. Relax, nigga. Do that shit.
Hey, don't you know? Hey, that nigga's a mechanic. You better leave him alone, nigga.
Go ahead, Big. Go ahead, Big. Go ahead, Diver. Get your outro on there, nigga.
Man, fuck them niggas. Go ahead.
There you go, nigga. Good shit. Who left? I can't see, nigga.
That's everybody.
Oh, hey, I just want one thing. I do got an outro. Fuck you, Almighty.
Damn. That's an outro, man. Okay.
That's me.
You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, 229. Go get your shit in there.
Hey, Almighty,
His
take
eyes
all
show
the
was-
food out of his fridge.
Hey, nigga.
I'm saying, you want to weaken your enemy? Take away his food.
Man, you guys are fucking dumb as shit. I swear to fucking God.
Give me back my biscuit.
And you're white.
Hey, stop turning.
So what's wrong with me being white?
Hey,
Stop turning Tuesdays.
You white with red hair.
I'm sorry, Nick. You
Oh, he's soulless.
this show was brought to you in part.
Brought you in bar by Boys to Men.
This show was brought to you by Do What the Fuck You Doing Productions.
Word.
Fuck you, bitch.
Word.
And the fuck you mean?
Fuck me. Round table entertainment, nigga.
Give me the Xbox phone. I am concerned about that almighty guy because I'm not sure who he is.
Oh, Almighty Martin, that nigga will find you. You better relax.
Yeah, hey, that nigga low key. Hey, that nigga be talking shit. I'm gonna kill that nigga.
The almighty guy. He's like. I gave you an X bone.
Get into this dreams real quick. I might run some second row later or something.
Fuck you, Diver.
Have you made any progress in Sekiro at all since the last time we spoke, Thrash?
Nah, that's what I was gonna say. Don't run no second row, nigga, because you ass, bro. You ass.
Wait. Did y'all see my stream?
Yeah, nigga, I saw a nigga for the whole hour. I was sitting there watching you do the same. That nigga with that shotgun was letting you have it, cuz. That nigga, nigga, you walked up on that. That nigga was sitting down there like a G. You walked up on and he just got up and blah, nigga, you was done.
You saw me run through like 3 bosses, my nigga, until I got to the nigga with the last boss ass nigga.
Nigga,
shit,
all I know is that nigga with the shotgun was handling you for at least 45 minutes.
I was telling me to quit. I'm like, nigga, I don't quit, nigga. And I beat that nigga because I don't quit, nigga. It's not my style. Fuck out of here, nigga. Hey, Charles.
Hey, on some serious shit, that nigga shotgun, that nigga's hard.
Mm-hmm. No, he is. He one of the hardest sub bosses in that motherfucker.
And the motherfucker don't reload. That nigga just
Yeah, I did not look like Smooth Coon. Get the fuck out of here, nigga. Fuck, nigga. All right. Hey, that's all niggas say. That's why I hate playing this shit online. All y'all niggas, oh, look at Smooth. Oh, he playing like nigga. Smooth don't dictate or even look like me. Nigga, the fuck, that nigga look like one of the monkeys. He was.
Hey, nigga, you think Smooth's an alien, nigga?
Nah, but he could pass for one though. Like if he can take it over, like if that nigga get like wet, like if he put some water in his face, they'll think he one of them. You know what I'm saying? Like nigga, how you breathing this air, nigga? Like nigga, how you
Hey, Thrash, have you ever seen that movie? Have you ever seen that show V?
Yeah, hell yeah. And then the reptilian alien.
Yeah, nigga, that shit had me mad.
That nigga look like one of them, cuz. Like the V. Yeah. With the little spots. If you look close, cuz got spots on his face. Cuz I'm like, cuz that nigga is
oh shit, nigga. Remember when that girl boned one of them niggas? She had that ugly ass baby. That lizard ass baby.
Yeah, sure they're fucking aliens and then had a lizard
Word,
baby.
Nigga.
And a bitch was surprised. I'm like, bitch, you
Word.
surprised?
Right, why you surprised? You fucking alien, nigga. Of course he got a big ass snake tongue coming out of his mouth.
Hey, don't give me a pass. I was like, white folks. That's what it is.
But you think, hey, them niggas came down to take our water, nigga.
Don't worry, Fat Man, you're Canadian, but you're still racist.
I ain't no goddamn racist.
He's Canadian and redhead, nigga. He'll pass for an alien.
Oh no! Yeah, he has no soul.
Look,
yeah.
man,
damn!
Canadians have a lot of shit wrong, and I don't quite understand it, but fuck it, whatever. People are dumb, so I mean, what do you expect?
Hey, nigga, we out. We are out. Hey,
how we gonna talk about the black hole or something like that, nigga?
Before we go.
Yeah, go look in the mirror. Spread your ass cheeks. There you go.
I gotta ask Tron one question before we go. Hey, Tron.
Oh shit! Here we go.
Hit him with the sexy voice, Diver.
Tron.
Hey, girl.
Hey.
Hey, one day nobody's fucking DMing you, bitch.
Hey. What color? It got quiet. It got quiet again because when she quiet because she like, okay, what color of what? All the niggas in here is like, yeah, Tron. What color? Like,
What color?
I'm just playing.
I'm crazy to answer any of these questions. So
It's not what you think. We're talking about like what color console are you?
Nah. He's talking about the big old long push pops. What color can you get to?
What?
Oh man!
I think she's a yellow, but still, we're gonna go.
She say not on there. She say
I
not on
think
there.
blue. I think blue, nigga.
Blue, nah. Her voice too small for blue.
The round
nigga.
The round table is the last bastion for misogyny. I love it.
Yeah,
Fuck yeah.
Nigga, the type to come out with just a popsicle stick, nigga.
You talk about those big popsicles. Oh, those.
Yeah, what they call them? Big sticks?
What color?
The big sticks. Yeah, the big sticks.
I don't know. Usually the guys always go down to
that nigga Big Kid on it. That nigga said
Cover story right there.
Hey, you know what? Hey, babe, that's how all you cholas used to practice, huh? You guys used to buy the big sticks. Oh, that's why y'all niggas good at sucking dick.
That's not even true. I think the guys be buying the bigger sticks. So what the heck?
Hey, he gay. He gay. Fuck you mean?
Okay.
If you see a guy take a big stick to the back of the throat, that nigga sucking dick. I don't give a fuck what you say.
Niggas don't practice that. No,
nigga, if you a straight up dude, you don't even buy those kind of ice creams. Nigga, fuck out of here.
No. If they do buy them, they bite them. They don't.
They bite them. Yeah. Fuck you mean, nigga. Hey, and I punch you dead in your motherfucking eye if you look at me while I'm eating my motherfucking. They gonna fuck you. Look at that, nigga. But I remember, hell yeah, the girls used to get those pies. We used to sit there and just stare at their ass, be like, yeah, girl, yeah.
Hey, what you talking about? We offline. Hey, you gotta bite your ice cream. That's a dude thing. Okay?
Word. No, just like a banana. You gotta bite those shit. Don't sit there, nigga. Don't look at the motherfucker while you eat the banana, nigga.
You got me fucked up. I'll break my shit, nigga. Like, I break pieces off of that motherfucker. I mean, fucked up, nigga. Like, hey, in Japan, you heard about this in Japan when them bitches was like put deep throwing bananas and shit. Like a little virus it was doing. I'm like, God damn, I wish that shit was out here. But
frozen ones.
Wait. Was that like a challenge or some shit, man? They was doing the deep throw banana challenge.
Hey, my avatar update. Nice.
Hey, the funniest one was when I grilled that banana and that shit broke down her throat.
Oh,
banana phone.
That shit was funny as fuck.
Hey, you know what that mean, right? That bitch throat got grip, nigga. She's specialist, guy.
Oh shit! I never thought about that. She break a banana with her throat. That's grip, nigga.
That's specialist shit right there. You don't want to fuck with. Well, you want to fuck with them, but that's like the kind that's gonna get you to, do things you wouldn't normally do, like pay for dinner and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like pay rent and shit like that.
I don't know about that, Farty. I ain't no. All right, y'all. Hey, where this nigga at? Hey, Robert, nigga, you said we are a bunch of perverts, nigga, but you've been here the entirety of this time. You are one of us. I mean, fucked up. All right, y'all. Hey, trying to pervert.
Yeah, you motherfucker.
Y'all don't hear trying outside of the live chat. Nigga.
Really, you guys don't.
You really don't. But all right,
me and Fado be talking. Me and Fado and her be on until like 4 a.m.
Not tonight. We're not.
Nope, I don't work tonight.
I'm playing Dreams.
Hey, when we gonna start? Hey, on some serious shit. When we gonna start that Gears?
I need to re-download that shit.
This weekend.
That's just like 200 gigabytes now, man.
Yeah,
damn, boy, they on some shit
for a bullshit game. All right, y'all.
We can start.